Yeah, these are the Buzzard Brothers. If you know them over on Elite Comics 11, then you know you're dealing with some of the best.
Here's
Here we're over on
Mr.
Elite
Cash
Collectibles 11.
Comics.
Oh, yeah, Cash Comics, too. All right, so why don't you give people a quick rundown on what they need to do when they're claiming from you guys, like how you take payments and shipping and all that good stuff. And then we'll jump right in and see some awesome stuff.
All right. So we take all the usual forms, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, all that jazz. Shipping on this one, because this one's a little bit different. We got a lot of different variety. I'm just going to do actual shipping. So whatever your actual shipping is, that's what it's going to be. We try not to make any money on shipping. We make it cheap. And if I can combine stuff up, I'll do that as much as I possibly can. I see somebody asking about stuff. Imagine that. But we're going to have, there'll be posters. We're going to have to move around a little bit because we're going to have posters. We're going to have books. We're going to have autographs. We got toys. We got a ton of like Marvel cards that are sealed.
Nice.
And actually, so on those, I'm gonna take just a second to explain that. Those came from a buddy of mine's son, who did 2 tours in Iraq, 1 tour in Afghanistan, and he came back and he had some PTSD issues, so he's no longer with us. So all the profits from the sealed card sales are going to be donated to Smoky Mountain Service Dogs. That's from his dad, who's a friend of mine. So that's ultimately it's going to be for charity.
That's fantastic. So all the sealed cards, yep. Proceeds going to charity.
Yep.
Wow.
So pretty cool thing. He was a good friend of mine. He grew up with us. So yeah, it's a good deal. And this is a good way to show him some love. And his dad gets to do some stuff for charity. So it's pretty cool. Right, but we're going to have a good variety of stuff. It's going to be a fun sale. We hope everybody loves it.
So let people know when we're looking at some items that are going to be, some of the items that are going to be benefiting charity, just so people can.
Sure. I'll do that.
Yeah, just so people know what items may. Anyways, that might affect people's decision making on grabbing that stuff. But I know you guys may be requesting a lot of stuff. I don't know if we're going to be able to jump around and do that kind of thing because there's going to be a lot of, they might have a flow of things. So let's just jump in and start seeing stuff, and hopefully let's try to see it all. And all right.
If by flow you mean tornado, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start with this just because
she's got a great flow.
Wow. All right. Vampirella.
All right, so this is the 1972 Vampirella poster, original poster. This one does have some, let me pull down my comic card there. It does have some damage at the corners. It also has some damage on the bottom corners.
Right, but the center of it is intact.
Yeah,
so that's good.
The important part's great. It's got a tape repair right here that's about 6 inches long. But it was stored rolled. I'll ship it rolled.
Is this from the 70s? This is vintage paper here, right?
Oh yeah, this is 1972.
Wow.
That thing is tall.
Yeah. Wow, and $100. I have a feeling
I'm 6'5", so you can see how tall it is.
That is very tall, and that is very claimed. Pilot_Frenchie got in there first. A lot of disappointed people who were also after that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But who's not disappointed is Greg's wife.
She will not miss it.
She's going to celebrate with that money.
Wow. Oh, that was highly contested. Wow.
We'll give you some visual of some of the stuff that we've got going on while he gets that ready.
Oh, man. All right. Don't worry. You will see it all. I know you're going to ask questions like, what about this? What about that?
We've got some original art by some people that you may be surprised by.
Yeah, let's go ahead and throw one of these up. This
one's wild. Check this out.
Oh, wow.
All right, so this is George Perez. Who inked it?
Steve Oliff.
Steve Oliff.
1980.
1980, Martian Manhunter. You can see it's got a little bit of wash through right there. A little bit of foxing over here.
It's a cool piece, though.
Very, very cool piece. This thing's probably 11 by 17. I'm guessing $250.
Oh, my gosh. This is original art from George Perez?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep. Signed by.
Gosh.
And George gives you his best.
All right,
So you can see
so
where they both signed it. So George,
Pongo wants to make a $50 donation to the charity tonight if Greg will say "Go Heels."
well,
While he thinks that over, let's take the claim on that. All right, Applied Beer Analysis got to it first. All right,
great pickup, Ryan.
Are you guys doing payment plans tonight? Freddie Balls is hoping the answer is yes, but I don't know.
I don't know that we've got anything really big enough to do a payment plan, but I mean, if you buy over, I would say over a couple of $1,000s worth of stuff, I'd put it on a payment plan.
All right, there you go. And
go Heels, Pongo. I'm going to hold you to that.
Oh, Pongo, you're on the hook for $50. I'm sure he's glad to help support the service.
We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And I'll send you the link to where to
very
go.
Generous, Pongo.
All right, here's a cool little piece. So this is Fred Hembeck.
This is some more original art.
This is a Detective Comics 27 recreation. And check this out. It's just too awesome. If you know Fred Hembeck from Mad Magazine quite a bit, this is from 2006. And you see he notes down here 2006 after Bob Kane from 1939. Just a killer piece. There's also a little letter here in the back that he wrote. It's got a little sketch on it.
Well, they drew a little sketch on it too.
Yeah. So this one we got for $125.
That's original Fred Hembeck.
Correct.
Yes. 2006.
All right, Fred Hembeck. Yeah, if you're a Marvel fan, like all the Fred Hembeck Kills the Marvel Universe and and some of the comedy kind of like Marvel publications from the early 90s. He was in there too. 125. That was a quick grab. Pikes Marks got to it first. There's going to be a lot of amazing stuff. As you can see, the prices are great. So don't bring offers to a claim fight tonight. This is going to be fast and furious. We're going to see it all. I've seen some of your requests for things. I wish we had something for everybody. Everybody got exactly what they wanted, but we're going to do our best.
Yeah, we'll make it as Christmassy as we can, or whatever holiday you celebrate. All right, let's throw out some cards here. So here's a Fleer Marvel Masterpieces. This is from the Hildebrandt Brothers series. I think this is from 1994. The Fleer Marvel Masterpieces. This is sealed. You can see the Fleer symbols. I've got $275 on that.
Now, is this so? When you say are all the sealed cards part of the collection you spoke of?
Correct. Yes. So these came from a friend of mine's son, who I knew really well too, who passed away. He was an Iraq War vet, and these were in one of his foot lockers. Actually, me and his dad cracked open the foot locker and found these just the other day.
Wow. All right. So this is all the proceeds from these sealed card sales is going to benefit. What charity was that again? He's
sending it to Smoky Mountain Service Dogs, which they do service dogs for vets, that type of thing.
That definitely helps with like PTSD and other things for people who served. Fantastic.
All right, here's Marvel Universe. This is Series 4. Again, this is sealed. You can see the skybox thing. Those are $125 for a box of that.
Nice. So, yeah, claim these, and all the proceeds are going to go to the charity to help. Anyways, as Greg described. Here we go.
Here's the Marvel Masterpieces 10. This is from 1992 and 1993. You can see it's got the Marvel serial number there on the back. This is Series 1. $225 on that.
And, if something sits for a little bit, feel free to make an offer.
Make us an offer.
This is...
I don't normally sell a ton of cards, so...
Yeah, so these are this...
The
goal would be to sell all of these.
Yep.
So.
Yes. Here's a Spider-Man. This is the 30th anniversary from 1992. Spider-Man 2 Comic Images. Again, sealed. $85 on that.
And Ghost Rider cards have been asked about a number of times. I guess if they're easy to grab.
They're easy to grab.
There we go. Ghost Rider 2.
Ghost Rider 2 Spirits of Vengeance. Again, this is the Comic Images sealed. $40 on that.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay. A lot of people asked about those. That's probably going to be quick.
All right. And then we're going to move back to the board here. We're going to swap back and forth.
85 is claimed. The Spider-Man collector cards are going to go to Carl Vuoto. You got it, Carl. $40 is claimed also. Kvan_comics got to that one first.
Thank you, Kvan.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Again, all the proceeds are being donated for those.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
Brian, you were second. You got an offer on the Marvel Masterpieces for $175 from Ian QC.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I do like $240.
Okay. $240. Let us know, Ian. If somebody wants to be a backup at $240, let us know.
All right. Here is a Frank Bruner Flesh and Fantasy portfolio.
Flesh and Fantasy.
Got all the portfolio pieces in there. $75 on that.
So there are multiple prints. Is there a signature in there at all?
Let me double check. I cannot remember if this one's.
You might as well show people the prints if you're pulling them out.
I mean, there might be some I can't show.
Oh, and he's offering on the tin for $175.
Oh, yeah. I'll do $175 on that.
Okay. Ian QC is going to take it. Remember, all of these sealed card boxes came from a veteran who we lost and is going to support a charity for vets with PTSD, where there's dogs involved, and it sounds like a great charity. So.
Yeah, they train service dogs to help him out, so his dad's just going to donate all the proceeds to that.
It's pretty awesome to see what they do with those service dogs.
Yeah, you can see this one is. Let me see which ones are appropriate.
What'd you do? Are there 3 skyboxes?
There are of the skybox of this series.
Is that the one you're talking about, Fox Collectibles? I think so.
I've got 5 of those. Would
you do 3 of them for $315 if that's the one Fox Collectibles is after? The $375, it would be $315 would be the offer.
I do it for $325. Just come up $10.
Fox Collectibles, if that's the one, let us know. Do you have any more of the card tins, or that was the only one?
No, I've got a couple more, and
okay.
I'll match the price on that.
All right, so David_mid is going to take one. David_MID11. Wow, look at that. All right, Fox Collectibles, let us know.
David_mid MID.
Yeah, David_MID11.
There we go.
Do you have any more tins at 175, or is that it?
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, we have one more.
Yeah, I do.
All right, Fox J04 is going to take the third one of those.
Thanks, Jordan.
Give us just a second.
No problem. 94 masterpieces.
Yeah, that is this.
Okay, let's put that back on camera if that's the one. There they are, 275 Fleer.
Yeah, I said I would do 240 on
all right,
that.
So 240 gets it done on those. So Fox, you just need to confirm. I think
you
yes,
did.
Yes, I'll do it. So, all right.
No.
There it is. $325 for the 3 boxes. Fox Period Collectibles. You got it. When you're caught up, I'm going to ring the bell again.
Who was that, Bill?
That was Fox, and then a period, and then Collectibles. And all of these sealed boxes, it's going to a charity that trains service dogs for veterans. So really awesome. 240, also done. We're going to make T-Rex go horse tonight. That's Fox J04 taking that one for 240.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you, George.
You guys are getting some great cards, and you're supporting all the proceeds from these sealed cards going to charity.
Yeah, and
so fantastic.
I do have 2 more of these 1994 masterpieces, so I would do the same price, $240.
All right, $240 240. 2 more, you can be like Fox JO4 and pick those up. And then somebody asked about the Punishers while we're doing this. You might know talking about it.
No, I'll do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you any of the prints for that. I didn't think about that ahead of time. Punisher Guts and Gunpowder. This is another Comic Images, and this one is from. Where is this one from? Probably about the
It
same.
doesn't matter. You had us in Guts and Gunpowder.
$50 on that.
All right, it looks like 2 of you can get in on the Punishers at $50. You got another claim at 240. We'll give the T-Rex a break. Give that to Drinking Brown Water. All right, well, we'll buy you a Brit of Drinking Brown Water.
Drinking Brown.
All right. $50 is claimed. You sold them both. One goes to Excelsior Slabs. Got in there first. Second was 47 DRVR04. Wow.
You repeat that again, Bill.
You could have sold a table of them. 47 DRVR04 was second.
Awesome.
Excelsior Slabs was first.
Got it.
All right.
All right.
Nice grabs.
Let's look at some Wolverine.
Oh, yeah.
Wolverine from then till now. This is, again, sealed. About the same time period, I think, as those, probably 1992. There we go. Comic Images, 125 on.
Hey, man,
I've got 2.
you were third. You weren't filtered. Sorry, buddy. All right. And how much were the Wolverines one more time?
125. I've got 2.
Okay. All right. 2 people can get in on the Wolverines at 125. All the proceeds from this go into a great charity. So claim with happiness. All right. 125 is done. Give one to Excelsior Slabs. One more, you can be like, Excelsior Slabs and pick one up. Let us know. I got nothing.
I'm still
like, I almost said like other Ollie.
Yeah.
I'm like, that doesn't feel right.
Here's Marvel Series 3. This is sealed. Marvel Universe Series 3 for 125.
Nice. It looks like they kept these boxes in pretty nice shape. I've seen a lot of square corners and not a lot of wear.
All right, I've only got one of this particular one. This is the Fleer Marvel Universe 1994 first edition with the Gambit on it for 200.
Oh, and look at the gold shiny. That's what the 90s were all about.
Oh, that's right.
Foil
variants, baby.
Chromium, die cut, foil. Give me all of it. All right.
All right, let's dive into some crazy. Boom.
That's claimed. Give it to Fox J04. You got that. Nice grab. Don't worry, it's not all cards tonight. In fact, it's looking like cards going pretty quickly.
We're gonna stop it.
You were going to show us that Brunner thing also after this.
Yeah, I'll pull it out. I'm just not going to be able to show the details.
Yeah.
All right, here's a cool piece. The Mary Marvel Marching Society.
Oh, wow.
This is the complete kit.
Yep.
Including the pencil.
Which is very, very hard to find.
Yeah, I got some of that stuff from you a long time ago, but not the pencil. And DB Toys and Comics, I see your test.
And this was originally issued to Greg D'Agostino. I'm sure I'm butchering that name, but Greg should have been named with a proper name like mine, and he wouldn't have to worry about it.
Super clean. I've actually played this record.
Scream
So
along with Marvel. I wonder what they were doing that they were screaming. All right.
1967, $800 for the whole kit.
The button is awesome too. Look at that. You get everything, and it comes with the frame, I guess.
That is, yes, that's a glass covered frame.
Yep.
So, let's see here. Marvel Universe Series 2. Did we talk about that yet?
No.
It looks like
right.
Excelsior Slabs is offering 100 on the Marvel Universe that the price hasn't been revealed on.
Well, I don't know where the hell I put the sticker on.
So that's Series 3 we're looking at right there. And I believe Excelsior Slabs is offering 100 on it, but that is 125 for the Series 3. Let's talk about the Series 2 here for a second.
So he was offering $100 on the Series 3.
I believe so. He can confirm, but the Series 3 are at 125. Tell us about Series 2 while we wait for an answer.
Series 2. This is, obviously the one before Series 3. And I'm thinking outside the box here. This one's sealed.
Awesome. Glad to hear this educational system is
I've got
strong in
it.
Tennessee.
Priced the same at $125. I just lost
All right, $125 will get you the Series 2 box sealed. So the offer is correct on the Series 3. Is there just one Series 3?
I have I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 of those.
All right.
I do $110 on it.
All right. 110 gets it done on the Series 3. Series 2, how many of those do you have?
I only have one of the Series 2.
All right. Nando Avil is the first one that I see at 100, that's saying 125. Looks like there was some pretty heavily filtering there.
Yeah,
I got to go by what's on this screen here. And yes, Rob buys comics, that was after Series 1. So cheeky. Is there a Series 1 tonight?
There is not. I don't have any Series 1.
All right, let's take the Series 3 at 125 and give it to Excelsior Slabs. He's going to take that.
I told him I'd do 110.
So DB Toys and Comics, unfortunately, because you asked, doesn't give you priority. I mean, a lot of people probably saw it on the table and were waiting, even if they weren't asking. The fairest way to do it is that when an item is presented, everybody gets a shot at it. And the last masterpieces would be 240 still, right?
Yeah, actually, so this one, the box is, it's got like a bent quarter. The box is just a little rougher than the other two.
This is the 94 masterpieces, correct?
This is the 94 masterpieces, but the box is a bit rougher. Let's say like $170 on it. It's still sealed, but it just, it's got a couple of tears in the seal, and it just doesn't look as pretty as the other.
All right, Fox Period Collectibles, you tried to claim it at 240, so do you want it at 170 knowing the condition issues?
Yeah, it's still good, Jordan. Just so you know, it's just got a couple of dents in it.
He's going to take it. Fox Period Collectibles, you got it. You tried to claim it in full, so you got it. I'm trying to be as fair as possible. I'm going exactly by what's on this screen, where the claims are coming in after the item's presented. That's like the fairest, equal starting point we can do. Sure. I know this is amazing stuff, and I thank Greg and everybody for offering this, and I'm definitely thankful for the charity benefiting from all the proceeds from these claims.
Okay, so the Series 3, I said I would do $110 on, so I'm just going to put $110 in there. And
your claimed one at 125.
Yeah, so, but I already told him I'd do 110.
Okay, so he's only paying 110.
Yeah. So I'll do any of the others at 110.
All right, Excelsior. We'll wait. If there's toilet paper, we'll just see if it's presented. Just double the price. That'll cut the.
Excelsior said, "I'll claim the toilet paper and the bill."
All right, 110 is claimed. Give the other one to Nando Avil. Got in on that.
Yeah, and I've got.
Right, so, as far as stuff we've already seen, there is one more of the Wolverines at 125. You can see that yellow box on the corner.
Yeah. And I've got 6 more of these as well.
All right, 6 more of the Marvel Universe Series 3s at 110.
5 more.
5 more.
Sorry.
Excuse
5
me.
more.
All right. Here's a 1993. That's the second series of the masterpieces. Smaller box, nice seal. This is the final edition. You can see the serial number on it there. $135 on that. Okay, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 of those. All right. Just what you need for your man cave bathroom.
All right, 135.
Boom.
How many of those again?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, well, I'm going to start reading names. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Kvan_comics is going to take one. Arrow _party. So AARROW _PRTY.
Yeah.
Then third is Gempire Collectibles.
Is that with a G?
Yeah, GEMPIRE collectibles, all one word.
Okay.
Then music_city_comics 615.
Hey, Music City, how's it going? He's a
And
nice
then-
little guy.
And Excelsior Slabs. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5.
Okay.
You could have sold a lot more. Is that it? How many more are there?
I've got one more.
All right, drinking brown water. You got it. We'll get you a water upgrade eventually. I don't know if there's anything out there for 145 Gambit Comics, or if that was a mistype. You were later than that, anyways. We got another claim on a Series 3 when you're ready
Okay.
at 110. And that's going to go to drinking brown water. Looks like we have 3 or 4 more of these 110s on the Series 3s.
Yep.
We have 4 of those left.
No. That brown water. Oh, yeah, of course. Nah, I'm going to still just assume you got that
All
tap water.
And here's the last variety I've got. Oh, and I'll get back to the toilet paper, dude.
ASM Matt, you were later in the list. All right.
These are the Marvel motion cards. These were put out by, I don't know if this was Flair. Who did this? Flair Skybox, 1996. That's like big card packs.
Oh, that looks cool.
I had never seen these before.
Yeah,
This
me
is
neither.
another real deal. $150 on those. I've got 2 of those.
All right. 2 people are going to be writing 150. Actually, about 10 people probably.
Yeah.
2 people will get it.
All right, here we're
All right.
back to the.
This is what Ali is trying to get for Bill.
This is actually the facial tissue.
This is the facial tissue.
Okay, so these are Kleenex. Let's do these $150. There's 2 claims here. The first 2, Kvan_comics. Kvan's got some nice internet tonight.
Yes.
And look at that. Rufus T. Firefly 79 getting in there second.
Boom.
Wow.
Rufus, how you doing, man? Perfect. All right, we do. I greatly appreciate you
Yes,
guys buying those up.
This is so great for charity,
Yeah.
guys. We truly
All of
appreciate
this
it. Yeah.
benefiting charity.
Appreciate it so much. We're going to show you Spider-Man's crotch.
Yeah.
There you go.
All the sealed cards again. The profits are going to charity on that. All right, Spidey and the Hulk facial tissue.
Look how clean that box is.
Oh, yeah.
Sharp.
And you know, the zombie apocalypse happens. You need toilet paper. Facial tissues work.
It will work.
But it's
Nice. All right.
It is RV quality.
$50.
Some will take less than a zombie apocalypse.
I believe that's 1979.
Wow. Costa_mainline_comics was quick on that. Nice grab, Costa. Have fun
Man,
blowing
he
your
saved you,
nose
Bill.
with those.
He saved you, Bill.
All right.
All right, so what do we got left,
I'm
Greg?
going to throw the rest of the cards out.
Let's
here.
get them out of here.
I have 2 of the Series 4s left at 125.
All right. Series 4 Skybox 125.
And I have 4 of the Marvel Universes left at 110.
All right. 4 Marvel Universe Series 3s at 110.
Yeah.
No problem, Excelsior. I got
There we
some
go.
Kleenex here, and my wife made a nice little cozy thing to go around it. Isn't that cute?
That is awesome. Actually, I like that.
All right, now we're gonna move on.
All right, well,
No, we're
25. So I'm covered. All right, give that to 47 DR VR04.
Is that for the Skybox or for the Wolverine? Bill?
I'm guessing for the Skybox, but
Okay.
47 can let us know if it's not.
And that's 47 DR. What's his handle?
47 DRVR
40.
04.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm leaving. You got it covered now.
I don't know if I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, he
Okay,
clarified he
here we
wanted the
go.
Skybox.
Let's get into
All right, what is next? Oh, these caught my eye on the wall. I am excited for these. These look great.
Yeah.
So I like this. James Bond, Secret Agent 007, new secret spy figure, thrilling, lifelike,
I had no idea
authentic.
these existed.
This is from 1965. This is.
Let's do another $110 claim before I forget. Let's give that to Fox Period Collectibles.
Thank you.
All right, so let's just an update. There's 3 more of the Marvel Universe Series 3 at 110. There's one of the Skybox 1990.
That's the Series 4.
Series 4, there you go, at 125. Yep. And the Wolverine box there, which I'm surprised has survived.
Yeah, 92.
Yep. There's already been a claim on a Wolverine box, so it needs to be at 125. Once those are gone, it all will go to charity. Fantastic. On the sealed cards. Great job, guys.
Yes. Love it. Appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. James Bond, Secret Agent 007. This is Goldfinger from 1965, the A.C. Gilbert Company. You can see it's a little action figure that you cannot move the arms or legs. It's a very immobile action figure.
It is so lifelike.
It is. It's also
all right, well, $15. What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. 15. All right, 110 is claimed. Let's do the Skybox. Oh wait, the Skybox is the 125. Sorry.
Correct.
Let's give that to Excelsior Slabs, the 125.
Oh, he's claiming.
Yeah, he's claiming that one. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
And the Goldfinger was claimed like 1 million times. If I had been watching, I would have been trying to claim it too. Wow, Wires 68 got it first.
Good pickup.
All right, and Cameo, you've got to do 125 on the Wolverine cards. There's already been a claim at 125, and it's for charity. Do you expect me to talk, Goldfinger? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. All right, there we go.
That's right.
Speaking of.
All right, how about a Charles Gray as Blowfield? This is JSA authenticated, right? And this is a recreation of the, this is actually the French poster.
Yeah.
For Diamonds Are Forever. Killer signature. That's a very tough Bond signature too. Charles Gray, $100 on that.
All right, well, you might want to mix it up on the next 2 Bond figures prices. People are already claiming ahead. Sorry, Costa, that's not how it works. I love you, buddy.
You might be surprised. Here you go.
That's right. All right, here we go. James Bond. Yet another one. This one's actually Sean. And he's got
Sean Connery with a rifle.
He's got his high power scope rifle.
Oh,
this is again from 1965. Only $10 on that one.
Oh man, $10. James Bond is less somehow.
That bubble wasn't as nice as the other one. It's attached.
James Bond is less somehow. Okay, I see you guys trying to claim ahead. All you guessers. All right, Wires 68. Got super fast internet, I guess, right now. Nice grab, Wires. All right, it's from all those logged hours for AtCon. All right, loggers, I hope you're resting up. AtCon is coming in May, and it's going to be fantastic. So definitely get ready.
All right,
here we go. We got one more. Let the guessing begin.
Bond's Brilliant Boss.
M.
Oh, it's M, huh?
That's right, $15.
That card's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
ASM
Greg's not even gonna wait. He's ready to sign. Who's taking him?
So Matt, I see your tests.
There it is.
Okay. $15, you said?
Yes.
All right. KVan_comics. Either you guessed right or you're fast. Either way, you got it.
Thank you, K-Van. Appreciate that.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, K-Van, you really were first, and then there were some other people. All right. You showed up there, ASM Matt. You just weren't first. These are awesome, and the price is amazing. So I'm glad somebody's getting stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to price stuff reasonably.
I'd say you're doing pretty well. I know there was that Bruner set that we can't see inside of. I don't know if you want to try to offer it again.
I'm modifying that. So there's the C of A. I don't think this is signed by Bruner, but it is limited to 1,000, it appears. And this is number 956.
And how many prints are in there that we can't see because of their nature?
I think there are 1, 2, 3, 4.
We can show them once.
Uh,
That'll be the last time you'll ever see us.
well, I've got a couple of them covered up. I think
No,
it's
we
got
don't wanna-
6 different.
We don't want to get kicked off.
We've got 6 different plates, and I'm just going to make sure my
All right.
post-its are on here.
All
Yeah.
right.
So there's an example.
Fox Period
There's-
Collectibles is going to take the Wolverine box. You got it, Fox.
Fox period collect.
Nice.
Yep,
All right.
okay.
So 3 more of the Marvel Universe Series 3s at 110, and the charity will be full. The table will be empty. All right.
There we go.
Look what we
You can
did
see
here.
He's got killer detail on these. I've got the naughty bits covered up.
Oh, well
It's not-
done.
1974 Frank Bruner, awesome set of plates, 6 different plates. It's a limited run. I think this is a reasonably tough one to get. I got $75 on it.
Okay.
Cheap.
75 numbered set. There was only 1,000 of these made.
Stock collectibles.
He's the man.
I don't know if there's more of the Greg bound books coming, K-Mac. We'll find out.
There is.
All right. Nice.
And I want to put a couple other things up front.
Yeah,
there.
keep going. Just keep grabbing. Everything's been great. Let's.
Oh,
what do you
wait
want us
till
to
you
make
see
sure
this.
we see here?
All right,
You
this
might
is
have.
pretty cool.
This is way cool.
All right, so this is for a Whitman frame tray puzzle. Right, this is the color guide for this puzzle. This was the actual image.
That's the actual
Okay.
comic.
So that's the image that was the basis for frame tray. Okay.
This frame tray puzzle, and this is the color guide for the frame tray puzzle.
Done by. Artwork done by
Neil Adams.
Neil Adams.
That's right. $125.
All right. 125. That's the color guide. So that's like a painted color guide, or how do the
Yep.
color guides work
Yeah,
on something?
Yeah, it's got the cellophane in front of the board and all that, and then it actually it actually has the onion skin with the headliner for the puzzle on it.
All right. That was used in the production, and it is claimed by Islander_Phil.
Yeah, great pickup.
That's gonna go across the water and get to Islander Phil. You got it.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna find another one of
No.
those.
Yeah,
I mean, no, I think they used one.
Yeah, that's it, and it's awesome.
appreciate that. Phil.
There's just there's not enough room on the wall, boys.
All right. Well, we'll make it some more room. Let's keep seeing stuff.
Okay, here's
These have always been popular. Avengers number 314. This is the complete issue color guide.
Wow.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
The
there you go.
whole issue color guide. Look, you can see the notes about the color and everything. Ah,
Yeah.
There you go. It's all in a little folder there. $150.
And remind us the issue number 314.
Yep.
314.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Great colors.
Yeah, nice.
All the
colors.
notes are pretty slick, clean,
It should have good colors. I mean,
Yeah.
considering.
considering what it is.
All right, 150 Pungo Catfish. Fastest on that one.
Great pickup.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, we got a lot of competition tonight. Pew, pew, pew,
All right. Let's see.
All right, this is fun. I love it. I'm glad you guys came out. Greg, I knew last time you came on, I'm like, oh man, yeah. Anyway, so I'll stop talking so you can keep showing stuff.
We've been looking forward to this.
I'll throw up a couple of these bound volumes. So these, if people don't know, these came from my collection. I used to bind stuff that wasn't like super expensive at the time. Some of it's gone up a little bit, but most of it had. But this is Star Slayer, the Log of the Jolly Roger. This is for the first comic series. So, this has the first appearance of the Rocketeer, which was one of my favorite characters.
Oh,
Just very cool. So it's 1 through 20.
Super clean. That's beautiful.
Yeah, these are bound really nice. I had
dude.
a buddy that had a bookshop that bound them for me. So $75 on that one.
I feel like he probably spent more on the issues and the binding than you will be paying for the completed package right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident of that.
That's a period statement. Yeah,
But
that
we
is.
don't always get stuff because we're looking to, profit on the resale. So somebody grab it. All right.
Ultimate Comics, The Ultimates. This is issues 1 through 24. This is from
nice.
this is from maybe the second series of The Ultimates. I can't remember. I like the storyline. That's why I had them all. So that's issues 1 through 24. I got $80 on that.
Yeah, those early Ultimate Universe, the Ultimates, 1, 2, and 3 were good. Oh, no. I think that was a guess. All right, you have a 50 on the limited to 1,000 art above Charles Gray. Is that the Bruner?
Yep.
You have a $50 offer on that, I
Yep.
guess?
I'll do that.
All right. The bell ring is, and it's going to Ian QC,
Thank you.
and then $80 on the Ultimates is claimed.
Okay.
And that's going to go to Pungo Catfish.
Thanks,
Good
John.
pickup.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely make sure you're mixing up those prices just a little bit. Keep people on their toes.
I did that intentionally somewhat.
Yeah.
Ah, Greg, that's why you're the best.
All right, here we go. Captain America number 25 through 50. So this one starts off. Some of these I did like a frontispiece that has all the issue numbers and everything.
Oh, nice. I'm guessing this is what, Brubaker?
Yeah, this is starts with the death of issue.
Oh, and goes through the Bucky cap, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
I loved all the covers. Just a great run.
That was a great read. That was really good. Brubaker definitely could write cap well.
$100 on that.
That whole Brubaker run is fantastic. So
Are you
that's
seeing
nice.
Angry Mix stuff?
I was just about to call it out.
Okay.
I was just gushing.
You're the man.
$75 on the Star Slayer is done, and Angry Mix Stuff's going to be the one that takes it.
Boom.
Appreciate that, Angry
Yep.
Stuff. Good to see you on.
And $100 is claimed by Pungo Catfish. Nice grab.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you're here for other things, don't worry. We're going to see other things.
We got tons of stuff.
Somebody's asking about the Spidey head on the table. I have a feeling not everything's for sale today, but
Oh, over here?
yeah.
That's the Spidey thing.
If it makes
All right.
it on camera, somebody may ask.
All right, here's something that's kind of cool. I meant to put this up in the last cell, and I completely forgot it. So I was a big X-Files fan. This is Joe Caroni's original cover art to the X-Files Conspiracy #1, which
yeah.
has features a lone gunman. So it's the original cover art. Plus,
But wait, there's more.
it's a 10-0 copy of that issue that I had Joe sign the case in gold Sharpie.
So it's the original art, and then you get the comic itself in a 10.
Yeah, I don't know that there's many combinations that you can buy the original art and a 10-0 of the comic in any scenario. So
I mean,
I probably
Buying a 10-0 of anything in any scenario is pretty tough. Oh,
With the original. Wow.
So there you go.
that's a
$500.
That's definitely a one of a kind offering right there.
Yeah, if you're an X-Files fan, you're not going to find another one.
All right, well, somebody's not going to risk it.
Yeah.
Brown water, man. Drinking brown water is going to take it. You got it.
Thank you, appreciate that.
All right. We'll try to get some good filtration out there for you eventually. Sorry.
It's not a conspiracy. Come on.
I don't mean to keep hammering on that joke. I like a broken record sometimes.
That'll get you to the signature.
All right, drink your brown water. Nice.
Hey. Let's get a Wascally Wabbit on here.
That's right. Chuck 'em Up with a forward by Steven Spielberg, no less. Signed by Mr. Chuck Jones.
Oh,
Yeah, how cool is that? Just a killer book in and of itself.
Yeah. Great read. All kinds of fun little art in there.
I mean,
Stories.
Yep.
the fact that it's signed too. That's killer.
Yeah.
So we have. Let me put it back in the bag.
I made it so easy for you to do that.
You did.
This will be fun. Let's watch this. Here we go.
Threaten Chad when he's filming me cracking up on the phone. $65. This is
Oh,
the
get out of here.
fourth print, but it is signed by Chuck Jones.
Get out of here. A nice hardcover like that signed by Chuck Jones.
And it is clean. It's pretty.
That's going to be claimed by the end of this sentence. All right. Wow.
Chuck Stones is a great
And
one.
congratulations, Drinking Brown Water. That 10-0 and the original art is pretty amazing.
Yeah, that's a cool.
And there it goes. Carl Voto. Nice
Yeah.
grab.
Excellent pickup.
Great. Yeah, here comes the 65s.
Yeah.
All right. Congrats,
Okay.
Carl.
Thank you. All right. And like I said at the beginning, we're doing actual shipping tonight. So, I'll take care of you. We'll bundle
No,
it up.
no.
We'll figure it
Batman.
out.
It's a
This
Batman
is-
piece. Oh,
Okay, so hang on, Bill, because this is really cool. So Gleam, back in the day, if everybody remembers Gleam toothpaste,
no, I
did a
don't.
promotion.
No.
You don't?
No.
Well, neither do I. So maybe
It's from 1966.
it's from 1966, so obviously everything was hot off the TV show. You could mail in and win prizes and stuff, and you could get coupons. But if you did everything right, you would get the original Batman pencil. Ooh, that's part of the deal when you send in some of your proofs of purchase.
I don't know if
Yeah.
Batman needs an eraser, but that's just.
Now, so these are all different ads that went along with the pencil and the sweepstakes.
Yeah, and these are coupons. So you can still save 5 cents when you buy liquid Prel.
I mean, yeah, guess what? So when I cleaned my dad's house out, he had Prel in the house.
There you go.
I was
All
like,
right,
I don't know how old
Gleam
this
and
is.
Prel fan. So wait, all those pieces are a lot for $50.
For
That's
$50
correct.
for all three. That is the combo of ads
you go.
and the pencil.
Now,
you go,
that-
$50.
Unused pencil.
My
all
bad.
right, no, Mr. Hobby Madness, not 150. I don't know what you're trying to claim. All right, there it is. Wow, Mr. Hobby Madness with the quick correction. Mr. underscore Hobby Madness.
I'll just say this, Bill. They knew what they were getting.
Yeah,
here.
that-
This was a great
that
deal
was
on this.
Cool. I don't know.
I've
if
had
you're
this.
gonna-
I've had this for a minute. Actually, I got this from a really cool person. She was one of the co-writers of Hunka Hunka Burn Love.
Oh,
No-
that's
no
cool.
joke. Yeah, she had some really wild stuff.
Oh,
That was one of them.
yeah. So Sandblast, the marble boxes are 110. We've already sold a number of them. There's 3 left. If you can get to 110, we'll give you one. It's for charity. All the proceeds from the sale of these sealed card boxes go to charity.
All right. So here's
He
another.
guessed 150 Vintage Shark, but then the next thing that came in was him actually writing 50. So I didn't give anybody a pass on that. And Shark, you weren't first. You were yeah, there were a lot of people before you. Let's go.
All right. Here is a King Arthur. This is by Bern Hogarth. If you don't know who Bern Hogarth is, then shame on you because you should, because he was a killer illustrator.
Yes.
This is from 1983. This is a limited numbered and signed. Just a killer set of Arthurian type legend stuff. You can see there's Excalibur coming from Lady of the Lake.
No, nice.
There are total of
Lady of the Lake. She makes good butter too. Is that the same?
Yes, she
person?
does.
Oh, that's Landed Lakes, I guess. Sorry.
That's where she lives.
The land of butter, land of lakes.
So it's got total of 6 prints in it. We'll do $50 on that.
Ah,
All right,
on.
$50
Signed,
to
right?
take that. All right,
Signed.
Rob Buys Comics. I see your test. Yeah, definitely not first on any of those, unfortunately.
DA. I think you were asking about that.
There you go.
So
Check
that
out you,
is-
Eddie.
Signed by Charles Gray, who played Blofeld in Diamonds Are Forever. It's a pretty tough one to
Certified.
get. Certified by JSA. That's a
Oh, sorry to interrupt. I wanted to ring the bell before we got too far along. Icon 2525 My Comics got that first.
Yeah, great pickup.
QC was second. Missoula was third. Thanks, Mick and Mass. All right, so yeah, the Blofeld, signed by Blofeld. It's you said this is what the French poster was
Yeah,
for the movie?
a reproduction of the French poster for Diamonds Are
And you got
Forever.
The certification there in the corner.
Oh,
I
right
see.
there.
Yep.
See, not only that, but we're certified too.
That's
So it's JSA. You get the original Blofeld with the white cat. I mean, there's the original Dr. Evil.
yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you guys were telling Atomic Monkey something. How much was the Vampy poster? Yeah, it was $100, and it was amazing, and it went, and I wish we had 1 million of them because everybody would have gotten one, including me. But that's not how it worked.
All right, Wally Woods, weird sex fantasy. I can't show the
Wait.
plates in this one.
We cannot.
What did you say?
show
Weird what fantasy?
Weird sex
All right,
fantasy.
just clarifying. Thank you for.
You cannot see any of the actual actions in the artwork. We apologize.
I'm glad you
don't know that.
said actions.
It's signed by Wally on the inside. $200.
Well, all right. So if you want to see that wood book, there you go.
Yeah, if you're a Wood fan, I mean, you got to know what that is.
Yeah,
In more ways
he
than
had the name to draw it. That's for sure. All
Someone
right,
asked about the Flexi earlier. Yep. go ahead. We got-
$200 is claimed. Sean Period Comics. You're gonna take it.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, Wallywood, definitely one of the best. I mean, if you
Absolutely.
didn't love his EC stuff, you can't deny Daredevil 7's a great cover.
Someone asked about the Flexi. There it is, the record. That's the actual whole 1967 set with the pencil. Very, very clean.
Yeah, you get the letter, you get the pencil,
And it's
yeah,
and that's a
everything.
glass box frame. So $800. You won't find a nicer one.
It's ready to hang on
I
your
played the
wall and
record. It's clean.
show people how awesome you are.
Yeah, and Greg, you can actually pop that one out of there too if you dare.
Oh,
It's in your
this?
hand, yeah. if you
Yes,
want.
Greg.
You can show them what's in it. Show them what's on the inside, Greg.
Can I buy the pink and yellow tray on the floor? Costa
You
says.
can't.
You can.
All
It's
right.
for sale.
Yeah,
Hang on just a
that's
second.
that is cool. All right.
Marvel Comics official swinging stationery.
Swinging stationery, baby.
It's suitable for all social correspondence and international treaties. So
Oh,
you,
nice. All
you can-
right. And now I have something to write my international treaties on.
you can
I think we'll be doing
see
a
it's
lot
got-
of those coming up here.
you got thing on the letter. You got notepad with Doom and thing on it. I mean, you gotta love that. How can you not?
You
love
got
it?
Angel on there. How many things do you have?
Yeah, this
Angel?
thing's pretty
It's got
dang
Thing also.
clean, too.
Yeah, this is Jack Kirby art.
Yeah, it's got some sticker residue here. That
Really unique piece here.
yeah, you might be able to get that off. It's got repros of signatures all over
Oh,
the back
nice.
of the actual
Yeah, all the
heroes.
heroes signed it. All right, so how much is this gem?
$350. This one's pretty
All
cool.
right, $350. Find another, I guess I'd say. Would you do 85 on the bond?
Done.
All right. Give that to DA_Cal Yeti. You got it, Cal Yeti.
Thank you, DA.
Nice.
Thank you much.
Talk goldfish. That's all I can do for bond. Sorry. Or odd job.
Ha
I got another Bond one. Pretty cool. Shirley Eaton. That's also from Goldfinger, obviously. She was the girl in Goldfinger that got painted gold.
Yes.
$50. Again, that's JSA authenticated.
Nice. Yeah. They painted her all gold. Apparently, you can suffocate if you paint your whole body gold with paint without leaving a little spot to breathe. Interesting.
Yep.
I don't know if
Alright,
the science works out, but it did in the 60s for Bond. All right.
Here's a cool piece.
All right, Bill. We brought you some unique stuff
Heck.
tonight.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
All right, so this is a Superman story from Look magazine from 1940. Okay, 1940.
So think about where we're at in the war or not where we're at yet.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're just
And-
kind of shifting more to the Pacific.
You've also got Hitler and Stalin on this page.
Next
Wow.
stop, Geneva, Switzerland.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, for the trials.
And then there's more articles. That came from the same Look.
Yep, that's the actual articles that go with that artwork.
Oh,
Yeah.
Talking about Superman.
And so Johnny has reference from somewhere about this being the first encounter of a DC character and Hitler at the same
And-
time.
So, what
Hang
was
on.
this in? This came out of a magazine? This
Correct.
was in a...
Correct.
So this was actually published in a magazine and removed from the magazine. The Superman part is still here with
Yep.
the other stuff. And I can stop talking about it because it's claimed. Of course it's claimed. Why
Hey.
wouldn't that be claimed?
But let me just tell you, the unique thing about that, it's the first time a superhero goes after Hitler.
Yeah.
After some research, we were looking some things up. That's what they were claiming.
Wow. So, I mean, bourbon_vol, you got it.
Oh, there you go.
And you
We're
got some
keeping
more
it
information
interesting.
about it.
And they, the cool part, you see Stalin on there. Remember, he ends up being an ally after the war starts, right? Because things changed.
Things change. What boxes are for sale? Grails Co. There's still 3 of the Marvel Universe Series 3 boxes. They're sealed. They're in nice shape. 110 each. We sold a number of them. There's only 3 left. All the proceeds from the sales of these sealed boxes go to charity. Really great charity to benefit vets. So if that at all moves the needle for you, just write 110. All right.
This is a set from that Spider-Man 1992 30th anniversary box that I sold earlier. This is the full set for that.
Oh, yeah. The Spider-Man 2. We sold that earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just the set, but I'll do $10 on that.
All right.
So,
$10. Little something for everybody here. Yeah,
All
K-Mac, I'm sure Greg will show more bound books if he's got them.
yeah, I will. Where the hell do I keep putting my pen, man? I'm like freaking out here.
All right, so what has survived? So far, the Marvel Merry Marching Society set has survived. Those cards didn't survive. Mr._Hobby Madness taking them for $10.
My pen.
What was it?
What are you-
All right, so that's still available for $800, or make an offer. They are entertaining offers. We haven't. We're going to talk about this now.
I can show that.
Let's talk about this real quick. Welcome to TV Treyland, kids.
Oh,
This is an
man.
OG.
Looks pretty clean too. I don't see any chips or rust.
It is. No, it's nice. Very clean. Great colors. They pop.
Don't
It
chip
works.
any of the paint off of it. Anywhere you chip the paint off, rust will attack instantly.
Yeah. Yes. Very nice shape. It's got a little bit of fading in some areas there, but not bad.
Oh, holy crap.
Yeah, it's been kept in pretty good shape.
Yeah,
Boy, the
for
front
one of
end
these,
this thing.
this age, that's very nice.
And guess what? This is a steal.
Stop!
$40.
Stop! Stop! You're
1981.
trolling us down
19
with pricing at $40.
1981. That's a beaut.
All right. So somebody's going to grab that. So Grills Co., the year for the Series 3s were probably like, what, around 94, 93?
I think these were probably 92 or 93-ish.
First year was 91, I believe. So 94 would be my guess.
1992.
92.
Shows you how much I know. All right, $40 is claimed like a million times over. Mr._Hobby Madness. Congratulations.
Great pickup. Hey, and here's the thing. Lots of great stuff. And we're still not even close to done yet.
Oh, yeah, we said it.
Let's talk about this poster here, Greg.
Oh, yeah, here you go.
How about this? This is cool.
Oh, guys, what are we looking at here?
This is Corvette Summer with Mark Hamill.
Corvette Summer with Mark
Oh.
Hamill.
Oh, nice.
Who you loved in Star Wars, as it says.
And Annie
This is obviously.
Potts, who you loved
Oh,
in Ghostbusters.
I loved
Yeah.
her in this, too, when I was a kid. This is.
Let's do $110 for another one of those Marvel boxes.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, $30. Oh gosh, all right. Somebody's gonna claim that pretty quick. Give that to GRG Holmes. Greg's gonna take a Marvel box for 110. Two more left.
Two of them.
$110.
Charity. Let's
Yeah.
knock those out for charity, guys.
Yeah, those are the
We'll
last
be all
two
sold
items.
out of that.
Yeah, one of these is ripped a little bit, Bill. The package is still there and it's still sealed, but it does
Okay.
have a rip. So let's call that $100 on that.
All right, $100 for the last one that has a little tear. So if you want to save a little bit of money, still will benefit. All the proceeds from these sealed cards benefiting charity. So 110 is claimed J Bihar 23.
That
Wait, did we
last
raise
one will
the
be
price
100.
on the last one?
No, you just
You
can't
see the hundreds right there?
All right. So that's
JB. What was that handle again, Bill?
that's
JB Hall
JBEHAR 23.
23.
All right.
Thank you, JB.
$100. They're making an offer. Let's get it off the board. It's
Yeah,
got
it's
a
the last
little
one.
plastic, otherwise
Yeah.
it's nice
Yeah,
and
let's
sealed.
call it
still.
75.
75 bucks.
75. Now it's
Let's get it out of
75.
here. Guys,
that
we really
will
appreciate this.
probably
Yeah.
that will probably end that one.
Yeah, all the proceeds again for that, for the sealed cards are going to Smoky Mountain Service Dogs, which helps veterans with PTSD issues.
Oh,
wow.
Oh my gosh. Richie
Wow, listen.
Buxo. Richie Buxo says $100, but keep the box. Richie is basically committing $100 to charity.
Thank you, Richie.
Richie, it's a great charity. It sounds like it benefits veterans by training service animals for them. $75 is claimed, though. Richie, thank you so much for the generosity.
Appreciate
Elite vendor Richie Buxo, just committing $100 to that. So
Yes.
we will sell it for $75 to Rufus T. Firefly 79,
you.
who got in there first on it.
Thank you. Guys, we really appreciate
Yeah.
that.
That's all the charity stuff tonight. Just so you know.
All right,
We-
so thank you so much.
We say that's all. That was a lot.
We-
That's a lot of boxes.
We greatly appreciate it.
Charity just
Yeah.
benefited to the max on what was available. So these belong to a serviceman who's no longer with us, and this was those cards were part of his collection. So it's really nice that those are now going to new homes, and the money is going to benefit a charity that would have benefited him. So
All right, here's a cool little piece. How about a Rocketeer double-sided poster?
oh my gosh! All
Oh,
right,
wait a minute.
Yeah, with a sweet Dave signature that I got myself. Thank you.
oh my gosh! And signed by Dave Stevens. Stop!
$225 on it.
Oh gosh! All right,
There's a signed double-sided poster.
someone's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
it's rolled,
somebody's gonna be
it's-
happy about
You know,
that.
it's furled right here just because it's been rolled forever, but it's in my shape.
Boy,
Okay.
Adam, someone's asking for a couple
I'm
of
just, I don't know if there's any frontline combat, two-fisted tails, or
Yeah.
Creature of the Black Balloon doing stuff. Right now, we're going to celebrate that amazing signed poster being claimed. Wooters, WOOTERZ_Wonders, WONDERZ is going to get it. Wooters Wonders.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate that.
Boom.
Goes to your second.
That was a great poster.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
All right, so we got the lady painted gold from Goldfinger. The signed
Yep,
photo
Shirley Easy.
still available. We've got the stationary set available at $350 or make an offer.
Hey, you
And of
guys
course,
can make offers. Don't be shy.
the Merry Marble Marching Society framed everything starter set.
With
And of
pencil.
course, the vintage Mark Hamill poster. And now Adam Hughes. What's this?
This is the Creature from the Black Lagoon by Adam Hughes.
That's all right.
I had him commissioned.
Nice. Underbite creature. Nice. That's cool. Adam Hughes. Seeing him do something other than his normal fare, that's cool.
You should have seen him look at me. He just kind of, and I was like, uh-oh, I might have made him mad. And then he was like, see me in about 30 minutes. I was like, okay.
That's great. He definitely put more detail into it than his like standard stuff. So
Oh, look at all the pencil lines. It's crazy.
it's claimed. Mick and Mass 8 got it first. Yeah,
Yeah.
often if you ask an artist to do something that they don't normally do, you might have to give them a little reference, but you'll often, not always, but often I think get something back where a little bit more was kind of put into it than just the standard every sketch, you know?
Right. Yeah, it was pretty great. I was happy. I was like, that's a cool way of looking at the creature. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. These are sealed, so I can't show the covers. Are they black and white or colored?
Oh, these are all color.
They are colored.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember on this.
I think they're 11 by 17.
So,
Yeah, it is.
so what is
15
it?
covers.
So this is a set of covers, huh?
Yeah, these are all the covers for Frontline Combat.
Russ
Right.
Cochran published these.
Yeah, reprinted in color.
So it would have been 1983.
Yep.
This is a sealed set.
Show us.
Yeah,
The
these
back-
were,
All right, perfect. Just the sealed envelope, so it's sealed. All right.
yeah, and these were actually colored especially for this series by Marie Severin.
Yep.
Nice.
She's the colors. $35.
Nah,
That is a good
that's
price.
cool. All right, you can keep it
Yeah.
sealed or you can crack it open. It's your choice if you claim it.
Let's put up another.
All right. Excelsior Slabs is going to take the Corvette poster.
Oh, there you go.
Boom.
Nice.
Great pickup.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Gift for Richie. Very nice. Not Richie Buxo, a different Richie.
I know which Richie's talking about.
That's awesome. Yeah. Yes. If you went to the Couch Crew. All right. Let's do this claim real quick. I'll stop rambling. $35 also. KVan_comics got the front line.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Kevin.
great stuff.
But yeah, if you visited the Couch Crew at the Elite Comics 11 Expo in New York, you would have met Richie there. So great guy, great claim,
Yep.
very nice. Let's talk about Two-Fisted Tales.
Same deal. This is 24 covers. That were all the Two-Fisted Tales covers.
This is 1980.
Yeah, all sealed. $35 on that. Same
Yes.
deal.
He builds them and they run for about a month. Thanks, Costa. I just looked back and caught that. A gift and a little troll. Nice.
All right. Here's a cool piece.
Oh, I recognize this. All right, tell them about it.
This is the Watchmen first edition hardback.
First edition. This is the hard one.
And it's a hardback too, which is even just
Yep. Dust cover's in great shape.
$35 is claimed. We'll make a little room on the board and give that to I think that was so Effing Hostile was the first one to write that. Yeah. Okay. EFFING Hostile. Nice.
Appreciate
All right. So I hated to interrupt that, but
No,
I
you're good.
get that
that. Oh, you're
the
good.
bell ringing, especially with two $35 off
Yeah, you gotta sell
items in a row.
it. When it sells, you got to sell it.
So again, this is the first print. Great.
Very clean.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I know I got this cheap. That's cheap.
$125, 1987.
Wow, man. First edition hardcover. That's
Yep. And that is all 12 issues are in there.
That
It's
is
pretty cool.
cool. That is
Oh,
cool.
speaking of cool,
All right, here's some bird action.
Oh,
Burt
oh,
Reynolds.
nice little Burt Reynolds poster. All right, 125. You did it. You did it. Rob Buys Comics got in on one first. Congratulations, Rob. Nice. He must have went down to the McDonald's down the street from the hotel, that Wi-Fi. So maybe that was faster.
great
You got it,
pickup,
Rob.
Rob.
Nice pickup.
We're
Rob.
proud of you, buddy.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's the comeback story of the year. All right.
We need to start tallying those for elite collectibles. Elite sale.
Just
In the category.
Just check out this cast: Burt Reynolds, Lonnie Anderson, Ned Beatty, Gomer Pyle.
Oh, that's great.
$40 on this one. This one's pretty solid too. It's been folded. It's got creases, but it's in pretty good shape.
Who's
A little
the
bit of
female
tape.
lead in that?
Lonnie Anderson.
Lonnie
Oh, I
Anderson.
thought that was
WKRP,
Lonnie
right?
Anderson. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Dude, that thing
All right,
is
The turkey drop.
all right, let's keep
I
going.
bet you Kyle's Comics would like that if he was here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's keep going with that.
But it's going to GRG Holmes. Nice grab.
Nice pickup.
Love it.
Appreciate that. You ready?
All right. Have fun with your stroker poster.
All right, so the best of EC Volume 2 Artist Edition. This one's got the Al Williamson and Frank Frazetta cover on it. Nice and clean. I do have the original boxes for these two.
Is this? Oh, okay. This is. Look at
The
that.
massive volumes. And your sticker's right behind you.
All right, so this is done. I mean, most of you probably know about these, but this is done to the size of what the original art was done at.
Yeah.
And so if you're not going to own the original art, these are like super high quality scans of the original pages. So it's about as close as you can get to owning the original art. You can see the notes. Sometimes you can see the
Oh, here you go. Master
pencil
Race.
stuff, some of the corrections.
Yeah, and this one.
This is what an actual page would look like if you own it, but all of them.
Yeah, and I think all of these that I'll be showing tonight are out of print. I'm pretty
So
sure
you
the
said
stuff-
you had the shipper box also?
Yeah, I do. $200 on this one.
With the shipper box.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 200 on that. The best of EC. Beautiful book. So shipping's going to be actual cost. I'm sure they'll do their best to get it to you as inexpensively as possible, but they're heavy.
right, this is original art by Ron Foss.
You know who Ron Foss is?
I'm reluctant to say no.
Alter ego artist back in the day.
Oh,
Way
okay.
back in the day. The fanzine. Yeah. So he's actually this one was made out to someone else, done in 1986. Nice, really pretty signature on there.
Yeah,
It's clean, it's sharp.
$125 on that.
$125. And he-
Original art, very nice. So if you want to make an offer on the Goldfinger Gold Lady signs, go ahead.
Yep.
Same with the Marvel Stationery Kit. Throw out a number. I mean, their goal is to sell these items, so
Yeah.
Yes.
including
take a chance.
Roy Rogers.
Hey, look at that. Wait, was he the singing cowboy? No, that was the other guy.
Gene
Yeah.
Autry.
Yeah. All right.
Although Roy could spin a tune too.
Well, he could. If you ever get a chance to go back and watch Fall Guy,
Yeah.
they had Roy Rogers on there and they sang the song "Cool Water."
Yeah.
Fall
Remember
Guy.
that?
About my
That was so
vintage
good.
lunchbox here. Nice.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
wife-
yeah,
My
yeah.
wife had the hots for Lee. Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, Roy Rogers and Trigger.
So this is from the same gal's estate that had a lot of this bizarre stuff. So Roy was a friend of theirs,
This is signed by Roy Rogers?
and he even
It is.
signed Trigger's name. Roy Rogers and Trigger. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Signed
Yeah, she was-
Roy Rogers piece for $40.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a different era, but that's still
Still cool. Yeah.
cool. How about
All right.
100? All right, let's do the $40 claim on that for Bourbon_Vol, who got to it.
That's
Yeah.
what I got, Bourbon.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
pickup.
I expect a lot of 40s to come in. Yes, Rob, he did sign in a spot that Stan Lee popularly signed comics.
Yeah.
You're aiming for the head of the crotch, and
Yes.
it wasn't on his head. And how about 150 on the complete EC from Lee Bodnar?
Let's meet in the middle. $175. I'll do that.
All right, 175, and you got it, Lee. Or Lear.
All right.
Lee R.
There you go. Lee R, I think. All right. How about a full set of the Batman movie cards from 1966?
Oh, I love the Riddler riddles on the back. The decoder.
Yeah, so this is 1 through 38. They're about VG average. And you can see the sides. It's a full set for $150.
That's cheap.
Cool.
That's cheap.
That's cool.
Okay.
I have a feeling I'm going to be ringing the bell pretty soon on that.
All right, we've got 5 Hulk cards from the 1966 set. And these are we're gonna sell some of
150 is claimed.
That is a great-
G. Holmes Greg taking the Batman cards. Very nice.
Yeah, That's a great pickup. Well
You
done.
just showed something for $30. Did $30 just make it on screen?
Yep.
poster.
The poster.
That was the Smokey and the Bandit part 3.
Wow. All right. If the price made it on screen, so be it. Rob buys comics. Wow.
Thanks, Rob.
All right. I mean, it wasn't a guess. It made it on camera. That's how about $300 on the Marvel Stationery? Great. GRG Holmes.
Let's do 315 and it's yours.
Nice.
That's
All
a
right.
great set. It's nice and clean.
Greg is always so generous.
Oh, awesome.
I'll
Thanks,
pick
guys.
up the 15 for you, Greg. GRG
Perfect.
Holmes. Nice grab. Congratulations.
Yeah,
man.
great pickup.
Okay, no, you can't have whatever the Diablo sandwich and Dr. Pepper Congo.
Awesome.
ATL K-Dog would have kicked in 15
Yeah.
for you, too. Very kind of you, K-Dog, but no, Elite's going to pick this one up.
If we had a Diablo sandwich, I would be eating.
He would be eating.
Info and the
thanks
creatures
for it.
on the bottom row. Yeah, we'll get to that soon.
Yep.
Let's let them cook. They're showing great stuff. Let's just keep
We
going.
got more stuff than you can.
All right, so this little set has 5 of the Hulk cards from the 1966 set. See, that one's got a little bend. $50 on that.
Nice. Hulk. So cards from the 66 set.
Basically, $10 a card on that,
Nice.
and that's just the Hulks.
And you get a nice little bag that you can store a future sandwich in.
That's right. You could store a Diablo.
So you could put a Diablo in there. I don't know how.
$50 is claimed. Rob buys comics. You got another one. Wow. All right. Who's the
Good
artist
pickup.
on S? If we can talk about that.
Yeah, hang on just a second. We'll do that.
We have not seen any Black Cat.
Oh, right
mask.
here. This is Ron Foss, who did a lot of alter ego art for the fanzine back in the very early issues. So it's very clean. This was done in 1986. So it's got the Eclipse character that he was notorious for doing some artwork for, and Teresa Astor, who was also a part of that. Very cool piece. He's also got an awesome copyright on the back of it, where he's basically telling you you're not allowed to recopy my stuff.
All right, nice. So there's a
No reprinting without his permission to this day.
All right, so there you
$145.
go.
You will not find another one of those.
All right. Somebody was asking, I think, for this, the Black Cat 50
Oh
man.
yeah.
So this was done by actually Collector Supreme. This is a limited one of 25. This is number 17, still sealed.
Yeah, this is a limited run on these posters. These masks. They're super detailed.
Yep, $250, which I know is a good deal on that.
I think I have one somewhere. I need to dig it out and put it on again.
All right.
I hope to find up and wore it occasionally. All right, I'm going to find that.
All right, so this is a print. This is a William Stout print from 2012, but he signed it in 2017. William Stout, 2017. Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Creature from the Black Lagoon, trying a little lipstick today.
Yeah, that's just a print, but it is signed by Bill Stout, so $20.
That's
on
cool.
that.
All right, Bill Stout, nice artist. $250.
Boom.
Mick and Mass 8. You got it.
Thank you, man.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's amazing to still see one of those masks. I mean, there was so few of them. So, very cool. That's definitely...
But wait, Bill.
$20 is also claimed. Kvan_comics is going to take the creature.
Great pickup.
But wait. That's claimed. All right. I get to but wait you there. All right. All right.
Now,
as usual, an amazing sale with the Buzzard Brothers. Get ready. Let's see what's next. Oh, yeah.
All right, I got
In
a
fact,
Chamber of Chittles, number 19. This one glows in the
see, Randy did better. All right.
This is number 23 out of 25. This one glows in the dark. All right, cool. Same deal, $250 on it.
So this one actually glows in the dark.
It does.
I do not have this one.
Yeah.
Don't need it. Somebody claim it. If you don't get any ideas. Don't get any ideas. That's
All right, I think I was
there we go.
this too. This is one of the volumes from the EC Cochrane sets. This is volume 5 of the Crime Suspense Stories. It's just a single volume, but it's in pretty decent shape. I got a bunch of extras of these. $35 on that.
Come on.
All right. That's nice. Nice way to read those without, picking up the originals. Oh, Mickey
All right.
Mouse, you have the other one? That's awesome. All right. Well, then you definitely needed that to go with the pair. So nice grab.
All right. How about another Browns volume? This is the
$35 is claimed. ATL_KDog's going to take that. Got in just ahead of Pilot.
There we go, ATL. Thank you.
Is the Vader bust for sale? As usual, if things make it on camera, they will be asked about. The Spidey head, now the Vader bust.
It is not. This is the Conan one-shots and limited series, what I termed as volume 1 from Dark Horse. This has a ton of Conan stories like the Book of Thoth, Kelly
Did
Jones.
the price on this make it on camera?
I don't think so.
All right. right.
I haven't seen it.
Maybe he's guessing. Maybe he got it right. All right. Ah!
That would be
Busted!
wrong. You guessed. You chose
All
poorly.
right. Sorry, 2050. I'd love to be able to let everybody claim in advance of what they want, but you can't really do it that way. Pungo Catfish did get to it first, though. Nice grab, Pungo.
What was the
Hey,
price?
and you were second.
100.
You see, you were third. All right. Look at that. Look at that row of bound volumes. Get ready.
All right.
We'll do a
So
few
how about
more
volume
of these.
2? How about volume 2 of that, which is the same thing, Dark Horse stuff. It's got Road of Kings. It's got some King Conan stuff.
That's
Pretty
cool.
cool. One
I mean, I
shot
feel
limited series.
like that should go with the first volume. Maybe we should have bundled the Conans together. But 12 cent, I don't think he's gonna bundle all the volumes. Like, we got to give people a shot at them. But
Yeah, they're going pretty good.
so, is there any
35
more?
bucks.
Is there any more Conan that goes with that series?
That's the only other Conan.
All right. Sorry.
If I've got
Sorry,
any more
spend
combined,
Fungo's money. Sorry, Fungo. You may not even want it. So somebody grab it. I don't know. Let's go.
all right. I will try to bundle anything else that kind of goes together. But
Yeah. Just to, how about 100? Okay, 175 is done on the complete EC book. Give that to LEERBODNAR. You got it.
LEER.
BODNA.
Thanks.
BODNAR.
Thanks, Lee.
Okay, no problem. Conan, Volume 2, bound edition, still available at 75. So is the original art up there.
Yep.
Yeah, man, I can't believe that's lasted.
Let's see.
Okay.
How about
So we got the glow in the dark, limited to 25 Chamber of Chills mask, the Marvel Merry Marching Society, like complete. And now Sharky's Machine here.
Yeah, how about some more Burt action? Nobody leaned.
All right, $75 is claimed. I think that was the bound volume.
It was.
It was.
Pungo is gonna take it. Pungo Catfish, you got it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Good.
was deferring to let other people. There's a bunch of bound volumes I still saw on the ground. I don't know if they're all for sale today, but
Yeah, they're going to be.
They are. We'll get there.
30 bucks on the Sharky's Machine.
Nice shape, too.
all right. Man, now I need to watch some old Burt Reynolds movies. How do you feel about $100 on the art from K-Van?
I feel like it's sold.
All right, K-Van, you did it. KVAN_comics. Something's been sitting a little while. Give it an offer and see what happens.
Yeah.
The Marvel Merry Marching Society set, currently priced at $800. Super complete. Very nice presentation. Nobody's made an offer on it yet, so if somebody wants to get nuts, they may get nuts with you. So just make the offer.
Still got the autograph picture up here, too, that's certified.
Yeah, Shirley Eaton.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
All right, let me move this back a little bit.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, man.
All right, how about Stallone? This time he's fighting for his life. First Blood. This was folded, obviously, but still in nice shape. I mean, you can see some of the creases, but the corners are still pretty good. There's some pinholes.
That's just a badass poster.
I saw an interview with Stallone where he said there was an original cut of this movie that was like 2.5 hours long or something crazy, and he had a bunch of lines in it. He said it was terrible, and he said he went back to them. He said, just cut out all of my lines. And so they edited the movie together to make it work without almost any of his lines in it, and he said it was great. So
Well,
that's
you
kind
know
of the
what?
story of how that movie came together.
Less is more sometimes, right?
Stallone was a screenwriter, if you recall, Rocky, so he knew his stuff.
It was his decision to not die. They wanted to kill him in that movie. And then he was like, no, you can't do this. It looks bad, so that's fine.
So $150 on the First Blood poster.
Okay, very nice. And a nice claim, too. Iconic movie, really good. Ian QC, that launched a franchise that spanned decades. Nice
Thank you.
grab.
Just leave that pen right there,
I
Greg.
obviously need I need like a chain.
Oh, the
for it.
best of EC weird fantasy poster info. Is there something to talk about?
No, that was the book that we had up earlier.
Oh, okay, yeah, the book was claimed. Thanks for asking about
How
it.
about we give you a different book?
Yeah,
How
lots
about
of
we do that?
stuff still to see. Here we go.
How about the Jack Davis Stories Artist Edition?
Man, that artist table at EC was amazing.
Oh, they were the best ever.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
So again, this is the same deal as the other. This one's just all Jack Davis.
Oh, man. So, yeah, if you can't own original pages, this is like the closest to the next best thing.
Jack Davis, he was a Georgia guy.
Yep.
Just a prolific. He did movie posters. He did album covers. He's one of the biggest artists I think ever.
So, you have the shipper box for this also, correct?
Yep, I do. $190.
Jack Davis, Mad Magazine stuff's excellent. Too.
Oh, everything here.
Didn't he do a Mad World poster?
He did.
He did, yeah.
And he was a
Great
super
movie.
Super nice.
Nice.
Got to meet him at Dragon Con in Georgia.
Yeah.
190. I don't know if there's any Bernie Wrights and stuff, but
There is not tonight.
okay.
No. Not tonight, but maybe next time.
That didn't
old
shake
chum.
loose from the personal collection yet.
All right, here we go. Ultimate Comics X-Men. This is 1 through 22 of the Ultimate Comics
Oh,
series.
Nice. All right. Ultimate X-Men fans.
There you go. $50 on that.
Oh, get it out of here.
Was there a Wally Wood EC artist edition?
I don't have one of those in this. No.
You got a $160 offer on the Jack Davis.
Let's meet in the middle. $175.
All right,
I think that's a
Flapjack.
good deal.
175. 60 is claimed though.
Or 50.
12-cent keys. 50. They corrected themselves in time. You
Yep.
got a 12-cent keys.
Appreciate that.
Nice grab. 12-cent. These bound volumes are great.
Oh, yeah. I
I've been
collect
hosting
the
every
old
time
ones.
you've offered them.
All right, here we go. Here's another
175. The counter offer is accepted. Fantastic. That's going to go to Flapjack _ 311. Flapjack _ 311. All right. Wet my whistle here. I'm ready for more whistling.
Hang on. We're getting whacked. We're getting bushwhacked here. Hang on. That's fine. Everything's fine.
All is well.
All is well.
Here we go.
All right.
You know, it is past my bedtime. So.
Way past our bedtime here.
All right. Well, if there's any reason to stay up, this is it.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Everything
it's
you've
going
been
great.
offering has been amazing.
We
and the
appreciate everybody joining.
Prices definitely accessible. So
Yeah, very much.
Avengers versus X-Men. This is 0 through 12, and I think I've got some of the like crossover issues. What I used to do was line up the whole storyline as best I could. This one's pretty thick.
that's nice. So you actually have it in story order there.
Yeah,
Ah,
$50.
that's killer. So you get the full Avengers versus X-Men. Boy, that there could be relevance coming up with that too. That's nice.
Burt Reynolds and his Hooper.
There you go.
All right. Somebody's a Bird fan.
Ain't nobody can fly a car like Hooper.
Nobody. Where's our sticker at on this bad
So
boy?
this one's got some folds.
All right, $50 is claimed that the bound volume. Paper _ Abyss _ Comics. Getting in ahead of Pungo. Hey, Black Belt, what's up? Thanks for joining us. You have joined during an awesome sale. And there's the Hooper, $30. The price has been revealed.
$30 on the Hooper. Hooper.
Who doesn't like Bert? I don't know. Wire 68. I mean, maybe one person out there, but not everybody's right about things.
All right, here we go. Here's a
12-cent.
poster.
You definitely got filtered. You didn't show up in either of my feeds.
All right, so this is the John Carlance Star Trek Enterprise poster, NCC 1701. You can see it's got a little damage on this side. I haven't tried to fold that
Which
over
poster?
or anything. This
Sure. What was the first thing you said about it?
It's John Carlance is who drew it. It's 1976.
This is a tough poster.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
$100.
John Carl Lance vintage Star Trek poster.
Yep.
I mean,
John Carlance.
John Carlance. All right. Is Excelsior here? I know there's at least one Star Trek fan other than me.
And me.
Oh, yeah, and you.
Yeah, look,
That's right. Yeah, Rob Ice Comics, Terry Bradshaw in this 70s movies appearance. Same with Cannonball Run.
that's right. All right, here's a cool little piece.
Okay, here's another thing you haven't seen.
Yeah. These are photo reproductions of a bunch of EC covers.
Okay.
And there are 3 pieces. There
Well,
are
some are 3
layers.
or 4. It just depends. Yeah.
They're color separated, right? So these were used in some book production, but we're not sure what the production was.
So I
but
see there's 3-ring hole
Yes.
punches.
It was put in
And so
binders, so they are
These are
all,
what they lift up, and there's multiple pages on these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different colors that layer to make the actual color.
Oh,
of the
I
book.
see.
Look
Maybe
at
you
all
can
the
demonstrate
different-
with one if it's not too
Yeah, go
inconvenient.
For it. I'm sure it's inconvenient, so you know.
Wouldn't make this inconvenient. In the
Yeah,
meantime,
just flip-
you know, Black
flip
Belt.
right there.
You know what? I gotta go with Kirk.
Oh, yeah. I mean, is there any question in my
Star
mind?
Trek.
So they're in protective sleeves, and then you can see here's the actual layers to them.
Star Trek 2, one of the best movies. All right. So these were used in the production of some sort of book that
Yeah, you
printed the
can-
covers on these. Oh, look at that. All right. So you can see the multiple layers. Very
Yeah.
cool. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of pages, a lot of different.
Yeah, it's not all the EC books, but it's most of Frontline Combat, a bunch of Mads, Incredible Science Fiction, Weird Science, Weird Fantasy, Two-Fisted Tales,
Oh, wow.
Impact, Valor,
Fantasy.
Panic. So it's
You're right. This is really unique.
I've never seen another one.
Neither have I. I'm an
Well,
EC
presumably
guy.
there was only one of these used to produce whatever book they were used to produce.
So here you go,
$150 on that.
because we have no idea. It's pretty awesome now.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not.
Henry. Oh, you don't have to do that. Henry's trying to be really generous right now. Wow. Oh, all right. I don't know. How can I say no? Wireless_Henry
Yeah.
wants to claim the Star Trek poster. And I guess have it sent to me. I should know better than to lights
Giving it
up
to
and
Bill.
too much. Henry, you're too really. I shouldn't let you do that. But,
That's awesome.
thank you
I
very
appreciate
much.
that.
That's pretty
Yes.
I'll
amazing.
throw you in some extra Star Trek
Oh,
because I got a
You know, I love it. You know, I got this from you a while ago. It's still one of my
Oh,
favorite
is that
little
the
things in
eraser?
the office. Remember the,
Oh, yeah.
the pencil with the Enterprise?
Yeah, that's great.
I still got this little vintage doodad here. I love it.
All right. How about a Captain America magic flashlight? It's magic, complete with a battery.
That's a Rayovac
Henry, that was
battery.
really kind of you.
No, Everready.
Ever ready. That's
Look at that. Everready still. Look at that.
Black Cat. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So this one's non-punch,
Ooh.
and this is from 74.
All right,
Yeah.
magic
Good graphic on the
flashlight.
black.
Back when a flashlight was considered magic.
That's right.
Yes.
That's back in our day.
Yes.
You mean there's no candle inside? Wait.
What kind of witchcraft is this?
Where is the gremlin with the matches?
All right, $35.
35.
All right, I forgot Captain America predates flashlights.
All right. Here's another.
$35 this claim. Drinking brown water got it first. That's awesome, brown water.
Yeah.
All right.
Great pickup.
Nice. You can use that flashlight to put it to the side of the glass, and if you see too many particulate matters, don't drink it. All right.
First of all, if the battery still works in that, then we need to be calling somebody. There's a lab somewhere that's going to want to know.
They don't make them
All right.
like they used to. All right, tell us
That's
about
right.
the Valor.
That's right.
This comes from another one of the EC sets, the Cochrane sets. This is the Valor number 1 through 5. Pretty clean copy. It's a single. Another one for $35.
Nice. All right, Valor. So yeah, these are this nice color EC reprints. They're a little taller than like normal, trades, the hardcover trades. I know I have at least one EC in my bookshelf. I think I have a couple.
Don't know.
Oh, I'm no,
Hang on,
no,
just
no,
quick.
you don't have to know what's
Hey,
in
so
my
while
bookshelf.
he's doing
That's okay.
that, get your sticker ready.
Please, yeah.
Dracula's dog.
Nice.
This is a beautiful poster.
There's
Look at
more
that.
to the legend than what's it say?
There's more to the legend
Than
than meets the throat.
It was also known in Europe as Zoltan, Hound of Hell. But
That's right. That's a great poster.
Yeah. What we got on that one?
magic.
$50.
50
Wow.
bucks. Look
Oh.
at that. Man, that's
It's pretty too.
what the actual. I mean, how do you not put that in your kid's room?
There it is.
Put
There's the
that next to your
soundtrack
Disney
to the
book.
movie.
That's
There
awesome.
it is right there.
Oh, speaking of Wowza,
Oh, whoa. Hey, Farrah alert.
where's your Ooga horn?
Here's my childhood in a nutshell.
Yeah.
So this is Farrah Fawcett Majors as Jill of Charlie's Angels. Right?
Farrah Fawcett Majors.
Oh,
That's right.
man. Married Lee Majors.
1976 poster. Cool little piece.
Show the
some
one.
great
What's
images.
What's the on the left there? What is she doing there?
Which one?
What kind of facial expression is that? All right.
It's
That's-
titillating.
That's apparently what put the Dash Majors on.
Yeah.
$75 on the Farrah.
All right. So that's from Charlie's Angels. Nice. 75 bucks. Little vintage Farrah.
All right, here we've got 2 Daredevil cards from the 66 sets. There
Okay.
you go.
All right. $25 credit offered from pilot_Fredchie. Whoever claims Dracula's dog. I think you had it at 50, right?
Yeah.
So right 50,
Oh, yeah.
you'll only pay 25. All right. Paper_Abyss_comics. You got it. Nice grab, dog.
Thank you.
Sorry, there's no way I can pull that off and sound cool.
That's an awesome one.
Yes, Brody J Comics. That Farrah picture, she just had a great burrito. I agree. What did we just see for 20 bucks? Oh, yeah, the cards.
Daredevil
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, Rob buys comics. I have a feeling that was going to be you if anybody got them. If you were fast enough, that is. Which you were this time.
You were.
Yeah.
He was Barney Fife fast
Oh,
earlier.
Dogula. I love it, Montalvo. Bravo.
Oh, yeah,
I love
Dogula.
combining words to make new words. That's great.
All right,
Here we go.
got a couple more cards here.
We got all kinds of cards tonight.
These are Iron Man. Do you have an iron deficiency anemia?
I could have
And
worked
here you can write your
Marvel in
own.
the 60s.
Yeah, no joke. That would have been. That chick really puts me in orbit. Boy, that needs to go right there. All right, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Iron Man cards for a cool $60.
All right, $60 for the Iron Man cards.
And you get this free collectible baggie with it.
Yes.
Man puns included, and you get a free sandwich bag. You can store your lunch in it as well. So that's a bonus. All right, I think that's why Rob Buys Comics is going after it. He got that for $60.
So if he keeps at it, he'll have a baggie for every day of the week.
Oh. Nice. All right. That's good. Or you can have a 2 sandwich day. What a thought.
Ooh.
Ooh, there you go. You can
Ooh.
splurge.
Put some Doritos in there somewhere.
All right, I'm going to go
Yeah.
ahead and show this so people can simmer on it for a bit.
What's this?
Here for a second, I'm gonna show you.
Oh, yes.
All right, so this is a big set.
Oh, my gosh. All right. We're going to see Greg's big set here.
How can I say that? All right, so this is the entire Carl Barks library. And if you don't know this set, it was put out by Another Rainbow back in the day. It's 10 volumes. or 10 different sets, 3 books a set. These used to be able to get these by subscription. That's how you pick them up. So it's kind of a tough set to complete. And you can see sometimes it would have something would be printed just a little different spacing wise than another volume. But these reprint all the Carl Barks stuff
Wow.
from Disney in black and white.
Wow.
It's just awesome. It's got
What
some
year
great,
is this from? This printing?
this is from
Yeah.
I do not remember. I should have looked that up.
That's okay.
1988 is when this was
Oh,
printed. This particular.
Gosh, look at that. That's massive.
Oh yeah, so there are, like I said, you've got Disney Comics and Stories 31 through 405, and then you've got Uncle Scrooge 1 through 71, and then you've got 4-color 9 through 422.
Wow. So the fuller color stuff's actually what? The oldest of that stuff?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can see. I mean, the volumes are just killer. This one's in nice shape too, which is
As far as the age of what is being reprinted, I think the full color stuff was the earliest.
Yeah, I think you're right. You can see it's got a lot of history, Disney, Carl Barks history in it. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, look at that. Classic.
How beautiful is that? One of my favorite
Alright, that-
covers.
It's cool that the covers are in color.
Yep, it's a nice set. It's not the easiest set to get complete by any stretch.
That's crazy. There's a ton of volumes there.
$1,250 on the set.
All right. And so shipping's going to be a little bit on those, right?
Shipping's going to be a little bit, I'll make it as cheap as we can possibly make it on shipping. But it's a cool piece.
All right. People are zeroing in on the poster behind them as well. I know you're trying to keep it off camera there, but
She had to kill the thing her husband had become. That's a Fly poster.
oh, that's
Bobby
cool.
card?
That's not for sale, yeah, but it is signed by Vincent
Oh.
Price.
Oh, get out of here. Signed by Vincent Price.
Yeah,
Vincent Fly lobby card, not for sale. All right.
Yeah.
tune in.
Denied.
Maybe it'll shake loose next time. We'll find out.
yeah, that one's staying.
All right. This looks like Bewitched right here.
No. This is Pussy Galore.
Oh, that is
That's it.
Pussy Galore. Oh
We
my
can say
gosh.
that because that's her name.
Hey, for sure.
JSA authenticated. Great signature down here in gold. Might be hard to see on the camera. It
Yeah,
says
no,
best
you're
wishes.
catching it there.
$75 on
That would pair well with the gold lady
Sure.
photo,
Shirley.
also signed. So these are both authenticated.
Yeah.
Jill Masterson.
Yeah.
All right. How about a Batman Viewmaster? Break out the Viewmaster action. Is that one still sealed?
Yep.
Still sealed. $20.
Ah, that's
3 reels.
cool. Somebody will grab that.
Forget what year that is. I think it's
I'm,
on the bottom maybe.
I'm guessing around 66.
76.
Oh, that's what I
76.
meant.
Okay.
Did I say
A little bit
66?
later.
I meant 76, of course.
All right.
$20 is claimed. Yetzi Tony, IEZZI Tony. You got there first. Nice grab.
Good pickup, Tony.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm sure you'll appreciate it. You have $175 offer for the mask. Would like to get the mask either, but I would also like to let the 1993 Marvel Masterpieces go back up for sale. So Gempire Collectibles is trying to get the mask at $175, and to do that would need to put one of the Marvel Masterpieces that he claimed back up for sale. So A, I don't know if 175 will do it. B, I don't know if you want to put it back up for sale, but it's good you're letting us know now, Gempire.
I would do $200 and I would put them back up for sale.
All right, Gempire. 200 and those cards will go back up for sale. Let us know. We can make that switch if that'll help you get them. We'll wait for the answer on that. People are looking for other Viewmasters, including.
Yeah.
All right, it is done. $200. We're gonna make that switch. Gempire Collectibles. We'll take that. And it looks like the Masterpiece cards, Rob, who tried like heck to break through earlier, will take them. We'll take over the claim from Gempire if we're okay with doing that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, Rob by Comics. We'll let that happen. You got it, Rob.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you, Gempire, for letting us know. Nice mask. It's super cool. And you just made Rob's night, too. All that hotel Wi-Fi frustration wiped away. All right.
Appreciate that. All right.
All right, great sale. I'm looking forward to what's next.
Well, we got so much.
How about a New Avengers? This is issues 26 through 47 in Annual 2. Pretty cool storyline. I don't remember exactly what that was called, but it gets into the scroll stuff. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, this is the
Oh, yeah.
New Avengers, that Secret Invasion storyline.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
Yeah.
was a really good read.
Yeah, very good read in this one. $75 on that.
Yes, Barboza period, Josh. Do not go to the internet and search Pussy Galore, please. Just stop now. Not associated with us or anything else. All right. $50 is claimed on. All right,
Don't know what that was.
$50. I think 12 cent. I think you're claiming the bound volume New Avengers. Was that 50?
No, it's 75.
All right. So 12 cent. What was 50 that you were claiming?
You might
I see you said
be making
filter. All right.
We're gonna let it sit there for a second. Before Watchmen, Volume 1. You know, this has got all that.
Oh, yeah.
Darwin Cook.
Yeah.
It's got some cool stuff in it. I think Amanda Connor did.
Actually,
Yeah,
that's a
nice
very-
stuff. For revisiting Watchmen, it would when they decided to revisit it, it was like, what? How can anybody
Yeah.
else write what? But I think they did a really good job. There were some
Yeah.
good stories in there.
I
I love that
100% agree with you.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
$65 on that.
Nice. You get the whole thing, bound volume. That's nice. All right. So yeah, that was a $50 offer on the New Avengers if you're interested, from 12 cent.
I'll split it with you, Joey. You can get to $62.
All right.
$62.
Ew, I love it. All right.
All right. How about Uncanny X-Men, Volume 2, 1 through 20?
Ooh, there's going to be some interest in this, I bet.
You know, I don't know why I did this in
It's like a mauve.
yeah, I don't know
I woke
why
up and asked myself that lots of times.
yeah, I'm not sure why I picked that color, but $50 on it.
Oh, it's just the color choice for the bound volume. All right, well, you had every other color covered on that shelf. 12 cent keys agrees at $62. You got it. I mean, you gotta mix it up color wise. Little lavender. That's fine. If that's the color I'm seeing. Mauve.
Yeah, kind of mauve.
It is definitely, it reminds me of my mother's drapes.
All right, let's keep it classy. Stop talking about your mom's drinks. All right.
Hey.
Here's a cool little piece. This is George C. Scott as Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, wow, that's an interesting.
And this is that little black dot is Sharpie on this bag that sometime I hit it with. It's not on the art. But this was done by Nick Cardy. I bought this from his
Oh,
estate.
wow. Nick Cardy drawing George C. Scott as Sherlock Holmes.
That's a lot.
That
Yeah,
is-
and it's a good,
It is.
it's a good rendition. You know, you
He
can
didn't
pick it up.
actually
looks good.
play Sherlock in anything, did he?
No, he did not.
That would have been some
Not that I know.
interesting casting,
Yeah.
but I kind of love it.
But $100 on that.
All right, $100. I mean, the lead story is that's Nick Cardy original art there, and it is claimed Kvan_comics.
Yeah, I didn't figure it last.
No.
And let's talk about what's on T real quick. No problem, Tony. We'll definitely show you that.
That's the cover overlays, Tony. We have, how many of those were there? 6 or 7 of them?
So those are
a
from
lot of it.
EC covers, and we took it apart. There's like 3 or 4 layers of color that are combined to make the cover image, and that was used in the printing of a book. You can see all the different covers that are represented on
We have
these.
never seen them before anywhere.
And
this
don't
is part
really
of a
have
big group of
info,
stuff.
it sounds like, on the book that was then printed
Oh,
as a
No,
result of this being
I've
there.
tried to find out, and I haven't been able to find anything.
So
But
you
it
can
is
see-
really cool.
They would store
Yeah.
nicely in a spiral binder there. You can see the 3-hole punches. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
So, all right, 12-cent keys. I see you saying 53rd try. 50.
We get
that's
What is 50?
probably on.
no. That was he was wanting the Avengers. We already did that though, didn't we?
We sold that to him, but he might be looking.
So 12 cent. If you're trying to claim that 12 cent, all right. Okay. So yeah, I think maybe you're getting filtered because it was 50. So I see you, $50.
I think that's what you were wanting.
Yeah,
Terry.
So after you wrote 62, I didn't see it till it was $50 right after Tony asked about what was on T. So anything that came before that, $150 is claimed. The very unique EC cover set. Yetzy Tony's going to take that too.
Good pickup.
Tony.
We've never seen it anywhere else. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you'll dig that, Tony. It's definitely.
Islander Phil thinks they look like they might have been in the Gerber book.
Well,
Maybe that
was
style.
That was one of the questions.
Might have
but,
been sold when the Gerber estate sold. All right, Islander Phil, a wealth of knowledge as well as just a great guy. Also,
right.
K-Max offered $42 on the Watchman.
Come up to $50.
All right, K-Max,
Brian.
he's got to look himself in the mirror tomorrow. 50 and you got it.
All right. Okay, so here is 15 Sundays or dailies from 1942 to 43. Mostly these are Flash Gordons. You can see the Flash Gordon.
All right, Brian's gonna have you keep your dignity there. Claim it at 50. Kmax_comics, you got it. Good to see you, man. Maybe I'll see you in San Diego this year. That'd be fun.
Appreciate that, Brian.
Yeah, thanks, Brian.
Most of these are dailies. There are a couple of Sundays, and then this one also has on the back a Superman. So that's from 1943, which is pretty
They're
cool.
original from the newspapers.
Oh yeah, this is from the Star Weekly in Toronto from February 27th, 1943. I think there's 15 of these in this lot. I've got $60 on it.
Okay, 15 of these Superman daily.
No. Most of them are Flash Gordon. Just
Got it.
One of them happens to have Superman on the back. Most of them are Flash Gordon.
All right, most
Flash
of
Gordon pages are awesome.
So, Tony, just confirm that you understand that there's the Superman, but most of them are Flash Gordon. You're first. Sean, you're second. You could also confirm in case Tony didn't want, because I did say Superman just to make sure. Ian, I'm not going to be at Heroes in Charlotte, but can't speak for anybody else.
We will.
Yeah, the Buzz brothers sound like they'll be there. All right.
All right.
All right,
All right.
Tony says thumbs up. So let's give it to Tony. IEZZI, Tony.
Great
Nice.
pickups.
Yeah.
You'll like these.
Yeah.
Hope everybody
This is.
enjoys the variety of stuff we've thrown in this sale so far.
I'm sure the answer is yes. I definitely am.
It is. We tried to.
talk, and I'm speaking for everybody right now. I'm kidding. I have a feeling everybody's going to be saying the same thing. All right.
These are Prince Valiants. There are some Sundays in here. There's some dailies. And then obviously on the back of them, there's different ones. Like this is Dixie Dugan, pretty cool Christmas one. These are from 1945. There's 39 of these, I think, for $75.
Okay.
Yes, Rob.
There
is.
Rob's hoping you'll bundle all the cards for him, the 66 marbles, if you got more of them. You might be able to save on sandwich bags that way.
Doubt it.
All right.
Yeah, there's one sticker and there's some cards.
Okay.
There's also, I don't know, we've got some DC cards too and some
Yeah,
Looney Tunes cards. And
let me bring these out real quick.
Yeah,
and then we'll take it.
If you see, I guess Diet Coke works too.
So these are the Thor cards, right, from the 66 set. There's, 8 of those?
Yep.
8 of those, and we had $80 on
All
that.
right. Thor's $80.
This is the Hulk sticker from 67,
really clean.
who used up the hot water. $25 on that one.
Okay, nice.
Man.
Hulk sticker, 25. All right, $80 is claimed. All right, Rob buys comics. Woo! That was close,
I think that's everything.
man. It
from
was
the
like bang,
Sneaker set.
bang. All right, and then Yetzi Tony's taking the Hulk for 25.
Yeah, good pickup. Those stickers are tough to find in nice
Yeah,
shape.
Tony, man after my own heart, big Hulk fan. IEZZI, Tony. Nice grab, Tony. Enjoy.
Now we've got, and just a heads up, everybody, bear with me. It might take me a day or two to invoice everybody on this because it's kind of chaotic, obviously. But everybody, I mean, everybody that's bought, you've dealt with me, so you know I get you invoiced pretty quick. This is from the 1974 DC set, which is, these are pretty dang clean. They're very cool.
Ooh.
You got Supes, Lois Lane, Clark Kent, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, the Penguin, Catwoman, Robin, the Riddler, and Bats. So it is a total of 10 cards. Again, $10 each, $100.
There you go.
And those are
$100. The DC card set there.
74.
1974. Very nice.
Those are in nice shape.
yeah, very nice.
Okay, we're still going strong here with the Buzzard Brothers, offering some really cool, unique things at some really great prices here. Lots of claims on that. Father, son, vintage cards, comics got there first. Boy, there was a lot of competition. Henry, you were second. K-Van third. Drinking Brown fourth. K-Dog fifth. I could keep going.
Well, that was a good price.
Yeah.
Now,
Just so you know.
yeah,
In case you didn't know.
I wish-
You know.
I wish you all could have won there, but congratulations, father, son.
So, how about something almost edible in a sandwich bag?
That's right.
Let's get to the real.
Don't encourage people to eat vintage things.
These aren't Tide Pods, but they're close.
All right, so first you got the little tiny cat Marvel Comics bubble gum.
Which the wrapper has comic on it.
It does, and that's from what, 1979.
Give us a close up on that. Show that a little close to the camera, real quick. All right. So this is bubble gum. The gum is inside. Please don't eat the gum.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't eat the gum.
You might like it.
Stop.
Marvel-
Stop. No.
Marvel Comics sugar-free bubble gum.
Sugar free, it's better for you.
From 1978. Color comics inside.
Yeah, this has color comics, and they're
Yeah.
actually pretty cool.
And you
Yeah,
can
you'll
tell
definitely see some colors if you try to chew this
Thor
gum.
is pissed off that this gum does not have sugar in it. You can just look at him. He's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Doesn't Thor almost have a Barry Windsor Smith look on
He
him?
does.
Kind of
All
cool.
right.
So those are two different colored, or two different covers on those yellow covers.
Yeah.
So one has Thor and the Thing, and the other has
The Hulk and Iron Man.
Hulk and Iron Man.
Oh, nice.
And we got $25
Those
on
are
all three of them.
Those are in beautiful shape.
Ah, that's
Yeah, very cool.
cool. All right, vintage gum. They probably still smell like something.
They do. You can kind of get a.
All
I
right,
don't want to know how they taste. Let's put it that way.
vintage odor included. They are claimed. Give that to Yetzi Tony, IEZZI Tony.
Great.
I think the Hulk sealed it, but they're cool regardless.
No, they're awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Tony,
How about,
there's some condolences already. Don't eat.
Rip
All right.
Tony.
if anybody can survive it, Tony can survive it.
Yeah, Tony's tough. He's a hockey guy. He's got it.
Yeah. All right. How about a Willow sticker album that's still sealed? This is Panini from when the movie came out.
Oh, look at that.
Stickers
Val
in it.
Kilmer.
Wow.
Val Kilmer, Lost and Too Young.
So the
$25.
sticker album and what? A number of the sealed sticker packs inside. Let's get a couple.
Yeah, it's got three sticker packs on the inside.
All right. 3 sticker packs and the stickers.
Still sealed up.
All right.
Very nice. And it's claimed up to Kvan_Comics. Took that.
K-Van.
Yeah, KVAN_Comics. You've probably written that name a couple times.
All right. I've actually got another one of those. Same deal. Sealed.
But it's a different character. Different. Oh, wait. It's the same exact thing?
Yep. Same
Yep.
exact thing.
All right.
Another one of
If
those.
somebody else wants to be like K-Van, you can be Willow Eskimo Bros with K-Van. $25 takes it.
There you go. All right.
They smell like 80s lipstick, cigarettes, and leather. Yes. That is exactly what Tony picked up.
All right, this is a cool piece here. So this is Conan Red Nails, the original art archives by Roy Thomas and Barry Windsor Smith. This is
Conan
similar.
Red Nails?
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is similar to the artist edition, but this was a lot more limited, I think. This one was pretty tough to find.
Yeah. Huh.
Same deal.
This
It's similar.
This features
style.
Barry Windsor Smith art.
Yeah. And you can see it's reprinted, same size. It's just gorgeous.
Oh my gosh. These are Barry Windsor Smith Conan pages? Get out.
I dig that.
Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
I loved his Conan stuff.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
so
I
good.
love
It's
some
still
more of these for my other eye. Wow.
that is still one of them.
This one is also slip cased. It's a little different. I do have the original shipping case as well. $250 on it. This one's kind of tough.
Yeah. Stop. You had us way earlier than that. Nice.
All right.
Beautiful.
Here is-
All right.
Here is another Creature from the Black Lagoon sketch by. Hey, Bill, maybe you'll recognize the signature because we were trying to figure it out.
Oh, let me make some noise real quick. 250 is claimed.
Yeah, great pickup.
Manny C223 underscore collects. One of the
Nice pickup.
bigger Conan fans I know, picking up pretty much
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a great pickup.
like a Barry Windsor Smith artist edition, basically. That's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a badass piece. You'll love it.
All right, so we got Marcus.
John got this. He got this signed, but we're not sure who it was by.
I can't remember.
It was in 2022, so
It was just a little,
it's mystery
Constant.
artist.
yeah. But it's $40, so
Okay,
it was
for
pretty awesome.
Marcus M.
Yeah, good luck. I got it written down
All right.
somewhere, and I can't find it, so it's all good. I looked at it. It was in my stout stuff, and I'm like, wait a minute, why is it in my stout stuff? And Greg actually caught it, and he was like, yeah, that's not your stout stuff, so it's all good. But
Okay.
there it is.
A little chip in $5 if you could identify the name of the artist. There you go.
There it is.
Marcus
Me
Diat.
All right.
Marcus Mary Yoda? No. He's
Could be.
moonlighting from playing football. All right.
Football, that's right.
All right, here's a cool piece. Bruce Lee, Van Williams. Bruce Lee, Son of the Dragon, as Kato in the Green Hornet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, nice folded poster. This one's pretty nice. It's got, a couple little creases.
So this is a vintage poster,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know that this even has pinholes in it.
Don't see him.
I don't think it was ever put up, but it was folded. It's still in really nice shape. I got it for $80.
Okay, $80. Vintage Bruce Lee poster there. Very cool. You got Son of the Dragon and Kato all on the same poster. Very cool.
I got one more artist edition.
It is claimed. Nice. All right. Official _Roberto _Sanchez is going to take it. Nice, Roberto. Be like water.
Official _
Roberto _Sanchez.
Thank you much, Roberto. Yeah, it's
Okay.
a cool piece.
Fantastic.
All right, I've got one more artist edition.
This,
This
that was cool.
this is the John Byrne Fantastic Four artist edition.
Stop. You're not. No, wait. All right.
I'm pretty
I
sure this
knew it.
cover.
I knew it.
Yeah, this one's badass.
That's is it signed?
No, it's not signed.
Oh, I thought I saw a signature inside. I was about to go. I did go nuts. but
Well, I think
anyway.
it's just. I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
he's.
it's a printed signature.
He's-
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He came out to New York Comic Con for the 100th anniversary of the birth of Jack Kirby and did a panel and did sign some IDW artist editions.
Oh, well, I guess I'm gonna maybe
Signed.
better look at it.
I thought maybe, but
No, that's printed. One.
yeah, I would say something else. Anyways, that's awesome. Regardless.
It's a very cool piece. Got $150 on it.
All right, that's nice. Sorry for the freak out. It's still John Byrne. Like,
Right.
basically, you're getting about as close to art pages as you can. And so you have the shipper for that also?
I do.
Okay.
All right. How about
Sorry for the premature jubilation.
Oh no, Adrian King, who played Alice in Friday the 13th Part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
This is from Part 2. Signed, see you at camp. If you're a Friday the 13th fan, cool piece, $60. That's on
Nice. All right. I didn't hear anything about Part 3, so I have a feeling good job surviving Part 1 there, Alice.
Yes. All right. Let's see.
All right.
We got more cards.
I know, with a little bit of commentary there.
All right. This is from 1974. Looney Tunes, Warner Brothers, actually.
Yeah.
I'm sentimental. You can see it's got all kinds of Looney Tunes characters and Cool Cat even. So
Wile E. Coyote. I mean, come on.
yeah, $50 on that old set, which is 10 cards from the 1974 Warner Brothers set.
All right, 1974 Warner Brothers set. There you go, vintage Warner Brothers cards for $50. Don't feel like you see that every day.
Viewmaster.
Am I super chatty? You know what? It's just because I'm excited. This stuff is cool and not the kind of stuff you see every day. And I know that once it's gone, this has probably been a lifetime to accumulate. So it's amazing stuff.
Fantastic Four Viewmaster packet. This one is from 1979. In the original holder, $15.
Okay, there you go. Vintage Viewmaster for $15.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. You got an offer on anything? So we got to sell the Willow for $25 because we did have another claim at $25. But everything else, make offer. Sorry, $15. No offer needed. We're going to just take a straight claim on that. Justin Trabue. Justin, Trabue. I can spell that and say that again. Just tell me when.
When?
Justin and then Trabue. You got it. Applied beer analysis, yes. The buzzards always bring the heat. So definitely,
Appreciate
I
that.
always make a point to check out when they're around.
All right, Justice League of America 0 through 25. This is another bound volume line. This is from the, I don't remember what year. Oh, 06. There you go. I got the year printed on it.
All right,
this is
2006 Justice League of America.
Yeah. 0 through 25. I've got $50 on that volume.
Nice. All right, it's a nice bound volume still available here. Everything else has
All right.
been grabbed up so far. You got the vintage Looney Tunes cards.
Aquaman, Sword of Atlantis, 40 through 57. This is a cool storyline. It starts out with Busiek and Butch Guice, and then it ends with the Tad Williams storyline. So it gets into this real kind of high fantasy stuff.
Nice. And Butch Guice, however you pronounce his name, is a really great artist. He doesn't do a lot of shows either, so.
No, he's tough to.
Yeah, I've been going to shows for a long time, and I've seen him once. It was one signing. But yeah, his stuff's great. He's really a good artist.
Okay, here I'm just going to do this one as a set.
Here comes a set of bound.
Okay, so he's going to offer all of the bound from something that goes together all together.
Yeah, I'm going to do
all right,
this
and
as a set.
Cash Comics also getting some love there.
All right, Thor 1 through 12 and 600 through 621. It's also got giant size one and an annual one. That's from the, I don't remember.
Is that Straczynski?
That's the Straczynski.
Yeah, J. Michael Straczynski. Yeah, that was a good run also. He wrote Spider-Man for a long time also.
Yeah,
and he
so
wrote Babylon 5, if that moves the needle for anybody.
Yep. 2-volume set on that for $150.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, and we're gonna wind down here.
Yeah, that's a nice run. Oliver Coipel did the art for a while on that, so there's some really nice Thor art in that too.
I got a couple of collector's edition wrestling figures here as well. There's Michael P.S. Hayes for
Nice.
$25.
Nice, all right. Didn't know you had vintage wrestlers too, or maybe a little less vintage than some of the other stuff.
Yeah, a little less vintage. Steve Austin, stunning Steve Austin.
Oh,
$30 on him.
Wait, give us a close up on that. That's when Steve Austin had hair. Look at that.
Look how stunning he is.
That is one of his original kind of like stunning Steve Austin. That's pretty killer. How about money on the Looney Tunes cards?
How about they're sold?
There we go.
ATL_K-Dog. You got it. Make a, if something's been sitting on that table a little while, throw out a number.
So you got to throw out some offers
It's
here.
getting
There's some
late.
great
They
stuff.
might get a little, they might, we'll find out.
Yeah, we're going to be winding down here in a minute. So I'd say if you got an offer, throw it out now.
Yep, get it out there.
Okay. How about 25 for the Goldfinger signed lady?
Make it $35. I'll do it.
Okay. 35 Pikes Marks, and you got her. How about 100 on the Thors from Pungo?
Yeah, I'll do that for Pungo.
Okay, Pungo, you got it for $100. Pikes Marks 35 will get you the gold lady signed with COA. 12 cent. I'm sure he's gonna. All right, 35. We'll send the gold. So Shirley Eaton is gonna go to Pikes Marks. That just leaves the Pussy Galore up there at 75, or I guess make an offer.
Get $50 to buy that.
All right,
Ooh,
$50 now for Pussy Galore.
So we got 50 on that.
I'm just
And $100 on the Burn FF book.
I'd split the difference at $125.
All right, Justin, you're almost there. 125, and you got it.
Crazy deal of the night. Last time you're going to see it. $650.
All right, $650 now on the super complete Marvel Marching Society, Merry Marvel Marching Society set.
Otherwise, it's going back to the archives.
All right, we got a Warp 1 through 19. This was from First Comics back in the 80s. I like the independent stuff. $65 on that.
All right, so there you go. Wasp 65.
Wolverine 50 through 74.
Sorry, K-Man.
Cool stuff. Great covers in that. Wolverine 50 through 74 plus the giant size. $60.
All right,
For the Wolverine.
Wolverine 60. Then we got the Wasp for 65.
That was Warp for 60.
Warp.
Oh, sorry, Warp.
Uncanny X-Men 475 through 499 from the original run.
Oh, nice.
50.
What era is that from? Open it up again real quick, just to give people an idea.
That's
Okay.
the rise and fall of the Shi'ar
Oh.
Empire.
Okay, yeah, that was when the third Summers brother
Yeah.
introduced there. I think
$50.
Vulcan. All right, $60 was claimed, and give it to 12-cent Keys.
Thank you, Joe.
$50 also claimed. 12-cent Keys. Which one? 12-cent. Were you talking about the blue or the one we just presented? The X-Men?
I'm assuming he's talking about the X-Men.
Yeah, I do too.
Probably
but
does too.
Just confirm.
I'll just let him confirm just to be sure. Can you explain what Warp is to K-Mac?
That is a First Comics magazine. It was kind of like sci-fi fantasy from the 80s.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Bruner artwork.
Yeah, Frank Bruner did some of the art in it. It's good. It's pretty funky. It was cool.
Yeah, it was different.
Kind of like Warlordish, maybe.
Okay, nice. So
Captain
80s
America,
sci-fi, 65. We're making offer. It's a pretty thick one.
Captain America 1 through 19. This is the 2011 series. All right, so that's Brubaker and McNiven.
Nice. Yeah. Brubaker came back to Captain America and did another run on it.
Yeah, great read. $60 on
How about
that.
$45 on the Warp.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, Kmax_comics is your Huckleberry for that. Nice grab.
Good call there.
Hey, well, there is a Val Kilmer thing on the table still.
That's right. That's right. Still sitting there.
And the Farrah Fawcett still available as well. So $60 on the Cap. Pungo Catfish got there first. Nice grab.
Thank you. And then let me pull these two together. All right, so I got a 2-volume action set that is. I had these for $40 a piece, but I'm gonna make a deal so we can make it go. $844 through $886 plus the annual 11 and 12. 2-volume set for $40. That's $20 each.
All right, somebody's gonna get a lot of action tonight, and everybody else is not. So there you go.
All right.
$40.
All right, Iron Man, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D., 15 through 35 plus annual number 1.
Nice. The Director of S.H.I.E.L.D., that was after Civil War.
Right.
Iron Man was in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. for a while. Or after World War Hulk's one of them. It's a good book.
Yeah, it's a cool read. $50 on that.
All right, 45 is claimed.
Or 40.
Wait,
Which one's
you mean the 40 12-cent keys?
I'm assuming.
That might have been a typo.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, City Spartan, the Heather. You want to take a closer look at the poster again?
This one?
Yep.
All right, he did correct himself. $50. You got it, 12-cent keys. So
The $50.
there it is.
Make sure which one, Joey, confirm which one you wanted. I think we gave you the wrong one.
All right, was it the Action Comics 12-cent?
Yeah, or something else. All right, so I'm gonna turn
He
this
said the
into
Action.
Okay, good.
So that was
Yeah, you're good.
40. You got it. Was there was another $50 item? Were you trying to get anything else?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
the
just wanna
Iron
make sure.
Man and the Justice League and the Aquaman, all $50 because that's fun.
All right, so here you go.
Yeah.
We got Farrah Fawcett, right? Killer poster. And then on the flip side,
Whoa.
check it out. How do you like that? Jack.
Oh, you were holding out on us.
So I will do them both for $75.
Oh,
you
yeah,
would.
I bet you would.
Ah! All right, the Iron Man for $50 is claimed. 12-cent keys is gonna take it.
Thanks.
All right,
Yeah.
K-Mac wants to check that poster with a black light. You have to buy it to do that. K-Mac.
Yes, yeah.
All right, so 75 will now get them both. All right, very nice. And Excelsior slabs. Sorry, free's not an option. Yeah, Cinema Chan. I love that RoboCop reference.
But
I got RoboCop back.
For the blacklight reference, here is a blacklight poster from the 70s, actually. This one's, what was the title?
So yeah,
This
somebody
was-
make an offer on the Farrah. Let's see what happens. I'm sure Greg wants to see it go to a good home. All right, tell us more about this
I'm gonna-
blacklight poster.
This Mansion. This is a fairly tough blacklight poster from the 70s. $100.
Kind of looks like the Amityville house.
Yeah,
It does.
I just need to actually maybe mail
Not
this to
really.
Patrick. It does have little tape spots up there, but it's very good condition.
Thanks, Mountain 9.9 newsstand. Giving love to everybody here tonight. Fantastic. Love
Yeah,
you right back, man. Everybody's been rocking tonight. This has been a blast. I agree.
Yeah.
I think we're going to call it there.
All right. You're not going to tell us about that little cap thing laying there? It's on camera. You might as well.
Well, we got two of them. We got
Yeah, sorry.
So here's this. This is a Whitman coloring book. It has been colored in places, but this is kind of a tough one to find. Not bad shape. It's all there. $20.
$20 on that.
And
Okay.
there was and then there was one more book that I had autographed for. This is a steal of a deal. Captain America, signed by Mark Wade.
Oh, nice. You remembered who signed it this time. That's good.
8.5, $12.
All right. Signed by Mark Wade. Nice, iconic looking cover there.
All right.
Okay, so let's just do a little scan through of what's left. If something is still here, make an offer. All right, $12. Let's give that to Islander Phil. Got
Thanks, Phil.
there first. So if you see something still here feel free to make an offer on it. They'd much rather.
Yeah, we're here to move
yeah.
it.
So throw out a number. You drop the price on the Marching Society to $650, or I guess if you can want to try an offer, you can.
$650 is probably it's a heck of a deal. That's a really clean, complete set. And again, as the pencil.
Okay, and then the Valor. That's a hardcover reprint
Here.
of Valor. And how much was the Valor?
The Valor is $35.
35. Very nice. And the Farah, and you get the who's the other? Sorry, Jacqueline.
You can be the third Charlie's Angel.
Oh yeah. There you go. You get 2 of the Charlie's Angels there. And the FF book on the floor is the John Byrne artist edition from IDW from his FF run. And he said he'd do 125 K-Van. He has the shipper box also.
Yeah, I can't remember what you offered, K-Van. Maybe $100.
He offered 100 on it.
Yeah.
And then there's the Pussy Galore.
I'll
75. K-Van, I shouldn't do this, but K-Van, you've been crazy. Son, if you still want it for 100, Alina will pay the other 25. K-Van, confirm you still want it at 100, and Ollie will find out later he's picking up the 25. And so let us know, K-Van, and you got it. You've been really busy tonight, and I appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate the business, K-Van. We appreciate the 20.
So if I can help that book find a new home, I'm happy to do it there. So
yeah, just confirm for us on that, K-Van.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's confirmed. All right, you got it. K-Van _comics. Nice grab. All right, so I think we may be there. If anybody wants to make a last play for anything, this is it. What we're seeing is what we're going to see tonight. This has been a lot of fun. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
we do have it here real quick.
Okay.
Sorry, forgot.
All right.
How
Eagle-eyed.
the hell did you guys see that?
Yeah, well, this is a great book. The Michelangelo of comics.
Yeah.
By Brian Peck. This one is signed by Joe Sinnott.
Yeah, there's no Star Wars bound volumes or Star Wars stuff.
No.
At least not today, Islander Phil.
There you go. Joe Sinnott.
Nah,
739.
great. And this is numbered out of how many?
750.
Yeah.
739 out of 750. This has got some killer stuff in it.
Yeah. John Buscema is easily one of my favorite Marvel artists.
Oh, yeah.
Big John.
John was the
$140 on that.
And not
That's
a
a
lot
deal.
of signatures from him on comics out there.
No.
So
No.
that's nice. So if you're a John Buscema fan, that's definitely a beautiful book.
Yeah, and it's signed by Joe Sinnott, not John Buscema.
Yeah. Signed by Sinnott. Yeah,
Right.
that
We
was
put
not signed by
Put together.
Right. $140 on that.
Okay.
I think it cost $60 just to get the book back in the day without a signature.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
go.
so
All
here
right.
we go. I think we may be there, guys. Hey, anybody who claimed anything, thank you so much. And anybody who just hung out in the chat and, helped to make this as fun as it was, I appreciate you. And obviously, Buzzer Brothers, Cash Comics, I definitely appreciate the awesome deals, just amazing stuff you brought everybody today.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody. Give me a couple of days to get invoices out because I got to kind of pair everything together, which takes a little bit of time in this type of sale. But I'll get you squared up pretty quick.
Man,
Whatever we
Yeah.
didn't get in this sale, we'll get in the next one, plus some more
Oh,
great stuff.
Man, I'd happily do this again. Just let me know when you're ready, and I'll be there for you, man.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome,
right.
guys. Appreciate